social issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
You mean when you're calling her bitch? What do you mean? Who calling who a bitch?
Who's calling who a bitch? What are you
Yeah,
talking
no one's
about?
calling. I mean, your mother. Your mother's a
I'm not
bitch.
calling
That's
my
for
mother
sure.
a bitch. No, I never called my mother a bitch. What are you talking about? Vaughn called Alice a bitch on video. No, I did not, sir.
Bitch, please.
You know, now it's real easy to doctor a video to make it look like I did that, but I did not do that. Hang on a second. My mother's calling. Hello.
Hello, it's time to get up.
I'm up.
Okay. Come over, I need to talk to you. Okay.
What about what?
Well, just come over.
Just tell me, Mom, for fuck's sake, just tell me what you want to talk about.
I made a mistake of calling you. Forget it.
All right. Yeah. Love you too, bitch. That was one good thing that I did find out. So no, I did not call my mom a bitch. You're a fucking liar. Okay? You're a fucking liar. Love you too, bitch.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I can't even speak. Thank you for joining me this evening. I had kind of meant to do this Monday or Tuesday, but things came up, and then I had plans for tonight, and ironically, those fell through. So here I am. And as some of you may know, Vaughn and J-Dubs just went live. What a coincidence! So I had these clips set aside to watch, but I can always save them for tomorrow. So I tell you what, we're gonna switch gears, and we'll see what's cooking over at Camp Vonhelton, the compound. And folks, tomorrow night, Thursday night, we do have a lot to get caught up on. We got Cyrax getting handled. We got Emo making some videos. We got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But let's see what's cooking in the kitchen here with Vaughn and the J-Dubs. Probably not much, but Let's put it back. And I'll get some volume here in a second. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, folks.
Ooh.
Live.
There's Vaughn. How you doing, Vaughn? How's those fucking cabinets coming along?
Hey, man, they're coming along really, really nice. Really, really nice.
Actually, I can't fucking hear you. Is my Bluetooth working here? I don't even fucking
don't know.
hear you.
Let me check my settings because Windows loves to pot down my microphone. So let me check here.
Oh, that's why. Fuck me in the ass.
Nope, my shit's at 100%.
I can't fucking anything work properly.
My shit's at 100%, so it's on you, bro.
Yeah, it's on
100%.
My fucking phone sucks.
Yeah, it's got to be something going on.
Can you hear me?
My shit's weird. I hear you great. Yeah, I hear you no problem.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So how's your night going? How's the fucking cabinets?
I'm working on the cabinets. Yes, sir. I'm working on them. I am working on them motherfucking cabinets. And I don't.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't get a fucking screenshot. Fuck. I can't believe I didn't get a screenshot.
You didn't get me a screenshot. Fuck me, Vaughn.
I thought I was gonna. I thought.
You had one job and one job only to get me a fucking screenshot.
You had one job and one job only. All right. Well, hang on just a second. And I'll get you a screenshot. Give me about 10 seconds.
No, yeah. You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm holding you to it. 5. We're taking off. We're taking off for the moon. 4.
J-Cup sounds
3,
a little saucy, a little sauced up, folks.
Oh, boy. I'm having me some cheese empanadas, man. Cheese empanadas are really tasty. It's basically, Vaughn, it's mozzarella cheese wrapped in a dough, deep fried. It's fucking tasty, man. You like mozzarella cheese, right? What do you have to mute for? What's the muting about? Oh, because of the game, it's probably blast. I get you. Blow my eardrums out. Does Larry still have a place to lay around and get high? Well, he could lay around and get high, but he's not going to be able to do it on Vaughn's property anymore. He's going to have to hightail out of there. He's going to have to get out of Dodge. He's not welcome in here parts no more. So him and the old lady have to get on going. Vamos, andale, arriba. Get the fuck on out. They're gonna have to fucking cut the wall. The fireman has to come and fucking cut the fucking door open. And they're going to have to bring a fucking oil lift on a crane. The crane can fucking lift his ass. Ooh! Well, I have to close the road down too, yeah. That's the sad thing about it. All right, while Vaughn's doing that, I'll promote the show. Make sure you like and share the video. We're doing good here on YouTube. We're actually rocking and rolling. So if you like and share the video and let people know what we do here, we'll get even more high in the search engines. It's up to really you to do that work because YouTube is shadow banning us. We are doing good. We actually Todd got knocked down permanently. We put a bullet in, metaphorically speaking, in his channel, and he's singing hallelujah with the angels in heaven. Those are the official channels, the karaoke channel, odyssey.com /at Vonhelton2, and then the Vonhelton News Network, which is odyssey.com /at Real Vonhelton. And make sure you bring some, donate today, cash.app /money sign James Paul Vonhelton, and give James some money. Mr. Helton, if you really appreciate what he does around here.
Donated $1.99. I'm totally shocked that the one made-up job that J-Dubs gave Vaughn still found a way to fuck it up.
Well,
someone please peel me off the floor.
Yeah, shocker. Thank you very much.
Okay, what's up? What's up, Lono? Let's see what else we got. Hey, Vaughn, remember that maid chick that tried to hook up with Dr. Phil? She told me they sent you an email about possibly on the show, but you haven't answered them. That's old fucking news, man. That's like from fucking 2 years ago. That's like 2 fucking years old, bro. Like, dude, you got to get to 2023 now. We're fucking March 2023, dude, and you're living in fucking 2021, dude. Like, seriously, like, put down the pot, put down the fucking bong, and get with the fucking program. Mike 10, dude, says, I thought that Dr. Phil canceled, and done taping new shows. Well, I don't give a fuck what Dr. Phil does. He's a piece of shit, actually. New boss of the gym says, Vaughn, I got the money now. Why give him money? Well, you know what? Because Vaughn still has to, even though Vaughn has money or may be coming into money, his time and effort that he puts in the new shows is worth something. So just because you can make $1 doesn't mean you can't donate. I mean, come on. I mean, you still throw me a bone, throw Vaughn a bone. Just $5, $10, just to say, hey, Vaughn, I really appreciate what you do here. That's all. I don't know, man. I would check my email. Okay, well, whatever you say. I'm just supporting what she said the other day. The other day? Who said this the other day? Who said what to who now? No one said shit to us. Yvonne, you're still muted. Okay. I'm pretty sure they pay you for being on the show. Oh, yeah. Vaughn would be an instant celebrity if he went on Dr. Phil. I already donated to Secular Opinion channel. Well, just because you said that, we're going to show you to the Pokemon room. You go bye-bye now. Anyone who's a Confederate of that SO piece of shit in Canada, Ernie Chrysler, if you're a Confederate of his, you're not welcome in this channel. All right? You go over that Secular Opinions room and you suck off his tiny little ding-dong. I'm hot today. I just got home and I'm on fire. Hey, what's up, Woody? I'm on fire for Jesus. I'm just joking. Oh, boy. Yes, babe. You need what? The clothes? Which clothes on the bed? You got it. Your pajamas? Okay. Took a shower? All right. Sounds good. I'm going to take a shower here soon. Let's go. Let me give the link to Woody. It's just a quick show. We're not staying on here long. We're just hanging out. Vaughn wants to update me with the game. I want to see this fucking cabinets. Why is Vaughn muted? Because he's in the middle of something, brother. Give him some time, man. Did you hear what Trump told Judge Napolitano? What did Trump say to Judge Napolitano? I like the Judge Napolitano. He's actually a pretty good guy. Another train derailment in West Virginia. Holy shit. How many are we going to get? Going for a high score here, guys? I think we're going for a high score, Vaughn. America's falling apart. You know what it is? You know what the truth is? How America is kind of like Joe Biden. Decrepit and old and falling apart and just unsound. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good analogy. America equals Joe Biden. We need to upgrade, man. Could you imagine having someone like Trump who's like 80 years old and he's still banging the shit out of Ivanka, whatever her name is. What's the wife's name? Melania. Melania is what, 40 years old? She's half his age and he's just banging her out morning, afternoon, night. Just got the stamina. I mean, that's crazy. Could you imagine having a president that actually has stamina and actually can do fucking shit for this country and actually can get things going? Get deals. I mean, that's just what it's all about. Judge asked Trump why he didn't release the JFK files. Trump said, if you've seen what I did, you wouldn't release them. If you've seen what I did, I wouldn't. Well, actually, as far as I know, Trump did release the JFK files. Some of the files are redacted. They are blacked out. Yes, that's true. But for the most part, it's pretty much conclusive that Lyndon Baines Johnson, the good president that he is, who gave us the busing of the inner cities into the urban areas, the great America, what the fuck is it? Great New Society or whatever the fuck is, bringing us welfare and urbanization and shit. He's pretty much the one that killed JFK along with the CIA. You don't need to know all the files to see that it's pretty much the CIA along with the president that killed JFK. I mean, they didn't like JFK. I mean, he didn't kowtow to these elite families or whatever you want to call them. And JFK didn't want to bomb Cuba and blame it on the Russians. He didn't want to do a lot of things, and they just eventually just one thing too many, and he just okay, bye. And then Baines came in, Johnson came in, and just fucked us over doggy style. And he whatever, it is what it is. What the hell was his slogan? The Great New Society or some shit like that. Kind of sounds like today. The Build Back Better bullshit, Build Back Better, Great New Society. Don't you love these fake Democrat slogans? It sounds so nice. Build Back Better, Great New Society. But really, it isn't nothing great and new about it. It's just raping you until you have nothing left. That's all it is. Damn, these better be the best looking fucking cabinets I ever seen, Vaughn, if it's taking you this long. Where'd the dove go? Oh, it broke. The wing broke off. Remember when Vaughn was talking about the gods dealing with Larry, and then the wing broke off? That was a sign from the gods. The peace was over. Remember? We pretty much, that was on the other live stream. We were talking about the gods. We were talking about the frost. And then bam, the dove broke, and then I was like, holy shit, that's like a sign that the peace is over. I would be scared. I would shit myself if I was you guys. But yeah, LBJ had the Great Society. Yeah, let's bust all the urbanites, the quote unquote urban people into the inner, from the inner cities into the countryside and make it all ghetto and give everyone welfare and housing projects. Ooh, that's gonna make our country so much better. Let's turn our country into a third world country. Let's turn every city into Harlem. Oh, that sounds wonderful. All right. Did Larry get the boot papers today? Well, they were signed, sealed, and delivered, and the judge is, of course, looking it over. And as soon as, actually, they're not, according to Vaughn, the judge is probably not even going to notify him. He'll just send she'll just send the sheriff out to Larry, and like I said, they'll cut the door open with a fucking jaws of life. The firemen, what they'll do, the fire truck will come out with something called the jaws of life, and just cut that fucking door open. Just a Hoyer lift his ass out of there.
Yeah, they'll get him out of there. Don't worry. If he refuses to go, they'll get him out of there, guaranteed. I guarantee they will.
Yeah, it's good to hear your voice again.
Yes. Well, I'm like I said, I wanted to get some screenshots to show you, and of course it would start raining in the damn game. So, oops. But that's okay. I don't need to unmute Vaughn. Vaughn's a big boy. He can unmute himself. Yeah, I unmuted. You can hear me, right? You can hear me?
Yeah, we loud and clear, man.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
Yeah.
Get these. Let me get these saved.
You got
and
it.
Moved and all that good shit. Because it started raining in the damn game, and I was gonna get a few more screenshots, but it started raining in the game, so my well fuck. But that's okay. I got enough. I got enough to show off. I got the left hand cabinet done, and I'm working on the right hand cabinet now. So
I think Vaughn's guaranteed a lot of things that did happen. You're saying it didn't happen, but Vaughn has been victorious over the past
I've been victorious so far every fucking time. What are you talking about? Are you? I mean, literally, are you guys hiding under a rock or something?
They're smoking pot with Larry, apparently.
I have won 4 court cases in district court. 4. Where the fuck have you guys been?
Let's do it for Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Uno, dos,
Yeah.
tres, cuatro.
Yes,
Right.
Quattro.
Cuatro. Let's get it right.
So I don't know what you guys are talking about. Vaughn has been
They don't know what the
victorious.
fuck they're
Vaughn's
talking
kicking
about.
ass.
They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's the problem. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
And I have a little secret that I want to share with everyone. But the bubble bath videos on their way. Vaughn called me up on Skype and showed me a big fucking nasty bottle of bubble bath.
Oh yeah,
And
huge ass bottle. Yes, indeed.
I'm
Huge
like,
ass,
oh yeah, the victory
ass
day
bottle.
is on the way.
Huge ass bottle, man. Massive bottle.
We're gonna have a nice fucking victory. Once you get the inherents back, we're gonna have a nice party.
Okay, throw me up.
Yo, got it. Finally, we get to fucking see it.
Yes.
Oh, that is fucking nice, actually.
Yes, it is. It's very nice.
Oh, that's actually a really nice cabinet.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, and the right-hand side will look similar, if not identical.
Vaughn didn't lose the money. Larry stole the money. The Frost stole the money.
There's a difference between losing and stealing, okay? You guys need to understand that money was stolen. They have absolutely zero right to any of that money. That money does not belong to them. It belongs to me. It has always belonged to me. And the will states that clearly. That stuff all belongs to me, and it always has. See, that's what I'm saying. From 1917, when that will was written, everything was mine. Well, that was well before James walked into the courtroom with a fake document. Well before. Okay, so from the time he walked into court with that fake document until now, he's been breaking the law, and he's been spending my money for his whatever he wants. New cars, paying off people, getting brand new four-wheelers, paying off other people, doing whatever the fuck he wants. Well, that's nice and all, but he's breaking the law when he's doing that. Okay, because it's not his money. It don't belong to him. And they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. They come over today wanting to know if they could have the canning jars out of the barn. Can you imagine? They come over to the house and asked if they could have the canning jars out of the barn. I'm like, unbelievable, man, unbelievable. But yeah, man, this is in very, very bright sunlight, so it doesn't look right. But I put it in the bright sunlight so you could see the stained glass. And but yeah, it's very nice. And yep. It's gonna look really, really nice in the house, man. That angle looks really, really good. Although it looks like you can see it looks like the shelving's on the outside of the glass, but it's not. I assure you, it's not. But yeah, very nice. And it's gonna look awesome in your home, man. It's gonna look really, really nice in your home. And now see, here it is inside the house. Now I don't have any fancy glass for these sides. I'll fix that. But here's what it basically looks like inside the house. Then I put it out in the bright sunlight because I didn't think you could see it, but you can see it in here.
Oh, that is fucking beautiful on back. Sorry about that. I went missing there for a second, but that looks fucking nice.
Isn't that
looks
nice,
fucking
man?
sweet, brother.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna look boss, man. It's gonna look boss as hell. And there's one of the newer ones right there, and there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there. And there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there. There's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there. So yeah, we're gonna do it upright. It's gonna look awesome. It's gonna be badass, man. I'm telling you, man, these shacks are gonna look better than some commercial games that are out there. Some of the games that are already out there, man, it's gonna look better than their shit.
I would love to see like a Vaughn mod complete update to the Fallout series. That would be fucking awesome. But that would be just so much
fucking work. That would be a lot of fucking work. Because see, to do something like that would require a lot of scripting, and my script foo sucks balls. I mean, I was lucky.
Someone wants to know why you make pretend houses. Is there a reason for it?
Is there a reason why I'm doing this? Well, for one, it's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
Number two, I enjoy doing it. Number three, it may lead into some money. You never know. I mean, I do have my Cash App out there. Number four, people enjoy it.
Larry's sending us a Whopper being served by the sheriff soon. Yeah, let's see that.
For
happen.
what? What
For
for
being
what?
for being an upstanding member of society.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
being
you're
an upstanding member of society. Is that what I'm getting? How's the sheriff going to serve
You're
me
getting a
damn
plaque.
thing?
You're getting a plaque saying you've been a model citizen for 30
Yeah, I'm
years.
getting a plaque saying I've been a model citizen. That's about all he can give me. Sheriff
50
ain't going to do
years.
shit to me.
Yeah.
I'm the landlord. He's the renter. When I tell the sheriff that fucker owes me $36,000 in back rent, that sheriff isn't going to do shit to me. Nothing. What was his fucking lame ass excuse that he was gonna send the sheriff out to my house? What was it? Tell me.
Yeah,
What
show
crime?
me on the doll. Show me the doll, Larry. With Von hurt you. Come on, show
Well,
me on
not
the
only
doll.
that, but tell me what crime I've got. I haven't committed no crimes. And for the sheriff to come out to the house, I got to commit a crime, guys. I ain't committed no crimes. Okay, telling renters that they pay rent or they got to be they got to leave is not a crime. Okay, that's what all landlords do that. All right.
Yeah.
He hasn't paid no rent. None of the renters have paid any rent.
No.
So what's the
That
sheriff
I mean,
gonna
that
do to
one
me?
lady claimed that she was going to buy it, but she
never
turned
came up with
Welsh.
the money. That's right. She
never
never
turned
came
out
up
with
with the
the money.
money. So now what's the sheriff going to arrest me for, troll? Tell me. Don't ban him yet, John. I want this troll to tell me what I'm going to be banned for, or what I'm going to be arrested for.
All right, let him hang himself. Let him make his own rope to hang himself. Let's hear it. No, a silver suit. Oh, he's suing you personally for damages. What type of damage?
For what? A civil suit for what? He ain't paid no rent. How's he going to sue me? He ain't paid no rent. He's an expert at counting money.
What, John? What has more shit in it? Von's underwear or your breath? I think the thing that has the most shit is your mouth. The way you talk to me, man. You need to think about how you talk to other human beings, brother. That's not nice, man. All right, you're gone.
What's this? What civil suit? What civil suit is he gonna get?
Listen to this. Larry better stay away from Whoppers. He's one Whopper away from a heart attack.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
But yeah, what's he gonna Moon Maiden. Anyway, I did my part. Hope all works out for you. What? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I got to scroll up and read up here. Hey, Bon,
Larry
I
said
don't know if you
since
remember me or not, but we talked via email a few months back. I told you I talked to my aunt for you about Dr. Phil. She says they sent some emails. No, I never got anything other than
Bubba Misa. Yeah, it was all Bubba Misa.
That's all I got.
It's what we say in Yiddish. It was Bubba Misa.
Yeah, it was just bullshit.
It was cockamamie Bubba Misa.
There was nothing legitimate about it at all. Nothing. It was just pie in the sky bullshit. All right.
Yeah.
Nothing ever came of it. And I called Dr. Phil's show myself. They hadn't heard of any of that crap. Nothing was said. Nothing was done. You didn't think I would actually call Dr. Phil's show and find out if it was real or not? Of course I am. I'm not stupid. Dr. Phil said there was nothing going on. Nothing. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know, from your end. Don't care. But it sounds like you got played and they tried to play me too, and I just won't have it.
Well, it's Vonhelton at hotmail.com, I think is your email.
Yeah, Vonhelton at hotmail.com. Yep.
We didn't get shit. So
nope, never got shit.
Yeah, we got
dirty socks from Monty. No, I never got no dirty socks from Monty. No, I did not get no certain.
Who the fuck is Monty? Who the fuck is Monty?
I'm assuming he's talking about Monty from Drunken Peasants. Monty is now on the Drunken Peasants. I don't know why. Monty and Hannibal have their own show, so I don't know why Monty's on Drunken Peasants now. I don't know why he would even side with those people, but whatever.
Well, he says since you say bad things online, he's getting calls all hours of the night being harassed. Well, good. He should get harassed for all the abuse that he gave on. Well, Larry said his whole family can't sleep because they get harassed by people 24/7. With people saying Vaughn said you did this and you did that.
Well, you know what? Hey, I almost died over there in the single wide. Where was my help at? Oh, wait. Yeah, there wasn't any. So I don't want to hear shit. Monograph. Monograph, not Monty. Monograph. Oh, I don't know.
Larry's not taking anyone to court unless he gets someone to carry him out of that bed. Yeah, exactly.
Well, exactly. Well, he can show up virtually, but still, he hasn't showed up. He hasn't showed up for court the last 12 times. It's like, damn, man.
That's why he lost. And then he wonders why he don't win in court.
Yeah, there you go. Being there is part of it, man. You know. No, it's not slander if it's true. Okay, the motherfucker hasn't paid no rent to me. Okay, he was supposed to pay rent in January. He never paid it. Sorry, he never fucking paid. I gave the motherfuckers from December to March to pay January's rent. Do you know of any landlord that would be that nice?
No.
No. Come January the 2nd, the sheriff would have been out there removing his happy ass. I gave the motherfucker to March. He can't say one fucking word to me. Not one word. No landlord would be that nice. No landlord. Are you fucking understanding, trolls?
No, they don't
landlord
understand.
would be that nice. No landlord would be that nice. Okay? So he has absolutely nothing, no leg to stand on whatsoever.
Larry says he throws nails at the end of your driveway every time he drives by. Well, that's vandalism.
Yeah, that's vandalism right there.
That's a crime. He's a the convicted criminal, so that's all he does is crimes.
Yeah, that's
typical.
Wanton destruction or some shit. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
Wanton destruction, something like that.
Don't worry, that's going to be reported too. Don't worry, the sheriff will.
Yeah, one more shrimp on the Barbie, man. You know. Would Vaughn or John ever consider entering the Nathan's hot dog eating contest? I don't know.
I love Nathan's hot dogs. John, is it depressing to be in a fake marriage? I wouldn't know. I'm in a loving marriage. I love my wife. So
how do you know it's a fake marriage, dumbass? Are you in his house? I love the hubris of these dumb motherfuckers. They know more about your life than you do, John. They know more about my life than I do. How the fuck do you know? Are you in his house?
They're historians. They're Vonhelton historians. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got some kind of eavesdropping device implanted in his house or some shit that you know all this? You know, goddamn. More bubble bath beds coming. Yes, actually.
I'm making a couple more.
The big one is coming here soon.
Oh, the big red one is going to be. There we go.
Yep.
Vaughn, why did your mom bring down all these damn frosts? Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, I want to know the answer to that one, Vaughn.
She
what the fuck was your mother thinking?
Well, she didn't.
Well, they coerced her into doing it.
Right. They coerced her and manipulated her. Yeah, they coerced her and manipulated her.
Your wife is fake. I don't know about that. Hey, baby, you coming in the bed? Okay. The wife's coming.
No one is filing a lawsuit against me, dude.
What happened? Oh, you okay? Your back hurts? Oh, my wife's back hurts. You want me to walk on your back and crack it? My wife says she's stretching on the floor, kind of trying to get it back. So I said to her, let me walk on your back. I guess Larry is he's following a fake lawsuit. He's it's a crime to actually file a lawsuit that's not actually
it is.
What's it called? What is it? What's it called when you file wasting the
filing a false report is a felony in the state of Kentucky. Yes, it is. Not a misdemeanor, it's a felony. Filing a false report in the state of Kentucky is a felony, not a misdemeanor. How much time does Larry have left? I don't know. He may be out now. The sheriff may have went out today. And
what happened, Babel?
I don't know.
It hurts? Your back? Yeah? You want me to squeeze you? I can crack your back if you want.
No one is filing a lawsuit against me, dude. They got to have a reason.
Oh, you want to do a reverse bear hug where I grab you from behind and squeeze you? You already did that one? Okay.
No one is suing me.
Yeah, no one says.
Well, so what? Blue is a domestic terrorist. But thank you for telling me that you're harboring a domestic terrorist there, goddamn podcast. Blue is a domestic terrorist, you dumb fuck. And now that you've admitted you harbored a domestic terrorist, I can report your ass and get you in trouble with the FBI. Nice knowing you, motherfucker. Dumbass. That was real stupid of you.
My muscles.
Oh.
Come this side.
Come this side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He said I touched his son. Okay, now you're getting angry. Yes, we're expecting flashing lights any moment. Well, I wouldn't make fun of that shit.
Look at what this. We got someone on the internet that said my wife is fake. What do you think about that one? Your wife is fake. You think
Why?
you're fake, or you're imaginary? You don't exist.
Yes.
You're a figment of my imagination.
So, what the point? Why they said like that?
Because they're losers. They don't have nobody themselves.
They're idiots. Yeah, they're idiots. They're losers.
They don't have anyone. They're
they don't
jealous
have
that I have a wife.
Oh.
Yeah, it's jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's jealousy. Yeah, they're jealous. That's what it
They're
is.
jealous.
Yeah.
Love you,
Yeah,
babe.
that's all it is.
Are you coming to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, come to bed.
making tea.
You're making tea?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Very good. What is the greatest number of hot dogs you'll ever eat in one sitting? 4. What
I made a
happened?
whole pack.
You ate a whole fucking pack. Holy shit! What is that? 12?
8. That's 8.
8. What happened?
Yep.
Yes, I had chicken empanadas.
Little bit finished.
You want to paint? Paint. I'll talk to Vaughn.
Frivolous lawsuit. There we go. That was the term I was looking for. Yeah.
Frivolous lawsuits.
Yeah, filing a frivolous lawsuit.
But you also get charged with wasting the court's time. That's also a crime.
Yes. Well, that's damages and court costs and all that shit.
I'm just very confused. You have anything to wash here?
Wash what?
Moon Maiden. Read my lips. I called Dr. Phil on the fucking phone. Now, I didn't get Dr. Phil. I got his staff. But I talked to Dr. Phil's staff on the phone. There is no show. There is no nothing. And there's nothing with my name on it. There's nothing with their name on it. There is nothing. Zero. Not a zip. Nothing. Do you understand what the word nothing means? It means nothing. That's
It's a big old nothing burger.
Yeah, it's a nothing burger. All right.
Actually, I just want to say here, this guy calls Larry's relatives and harasses them on a daily basis for us. Well, I want to say for the record, I am telling everyone not to go on my behalf to harass anyone.
Yeah, well,
harassing people
on my behalf.
Don't do it on my behalf. That's actually a crime. That's a crime to harass people. We don't want to be harassed, and we don't want people being harassing for us.
Correct. Exactly. Because that's I don't.
We just want to do a live stream without being accosted. I don't know why you people have to accost us.
Exactly.
You're glad we're gonna miss the opportunity? Then okay, Moon Maiden. Then get down over. Then drive a fucking film crew to Kentucky and film Vaughn. Then if you fucking serious.
Yeah, if it's that important, yeah. No, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, like I said, I'm on the phone with Dr. Phil's staff, and they said there is no show. They don't know who the fuck you're talking about. They don't know any of that shit. They haven't heard my name. None of that shit. Okay, it was all bullshit. Moon Maiden.
Vaughn has told everyone to harass Larry. No, Vaughn has not told everyone.
No, Vaughn has not told anyone to harass Larry or harass
That's it.
anyone else for that matter. No,
We're telling you not to harass people.
I said not to harass anyone. Carla Pennington, Google her. I don't have to. I talked on the phone. Oh my God, you're not listening. I talked on the phone with Dr. Phil's staff. They never heard of her. And they sure as hell never heard of me. There is no show. There never was a fucking show. I don't know what the fuck you keep going on about shit that don't exist. When I tell you I called them on the phone, that's exactly what I fucking mean. I called them on the phone. There is no show. They did not know what the fuck I was talking about. And I'm surprised they didn't hang up on me, to be honest with you. Because they weren't exactly happy.
Yeah, I don't understand this person. This person.
I'm going to miss out on $3,000. No, I'm not going to miss out on no $3,000 because there is no fucking $3,000.
Well, Vaughn's getting his millions back from Larry anyway.
But what I will say is that isn't it interesting? I lost $3,000 out of my fucking bank account a while back.
Oh, that's right. The scammers.
Sure did. The scammers.
But you got some money back of that.
$3,300 out of my bank account. Yes, buddy, they did. They told Dr. Phil your name was Herb. They never told Dr. Phil anything. Like I said, I talked to him on the phone.
I guess I cleaned this out.
George, get rid of this George Dillman motherfucker, please.
Oh, George Dillman?
Yes, George Dillman. Get rid of that motherfucker.
Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Are you saying I stole it? No, I'm saying you're a fucking moron and a liar. That's what I'm saying. Prove me wrong. Because when Dr. Phil's people say
No,
they don't
you,
know who the fuck you guys are,
Moon,
that's
you
exactly
need
what they mean.
Moon, you're the one that needs a little medicine.
What do you mean you first I've heard about this? I've been talking about it for months, maybe even years.
Yeah.
Well, it would be a year because we turned over to.
Yeah, we talked about this bullshit a long time ago.
This was a long time ago. Yeah, this was what, a couple.
Are you bringing this whole shit back up again?
You're bringing
Come on,
it back
guys.
up again 2 years later, after it ended up being a big fat nothing.
So
burger.
yeah, so you're basically playing the same game twice because you told us years ago that Vaughn missed out on the opportunity. Now you come back a year later saying Vaughn missed out on the. So you're fucking lying.
2 years later. This is 2 years. This information is 2 fucking years old. That shit, like I said, I called Dr. Phil's show and talked to their staff.
So goddamn podcast saying that they want you to have you on your have you on their podcast. How much you gonna pay Vaughn to go on?
Yeah,
what you thinking?
Pay? You pay me, I'll go. Pay me and I'll go. How much you gonna pay me? Because I don't work for free. Not no more. You guys got my fucking kids taken away from me, so I don't work for free no more. You tell me how much you're going to pay me, I'll come on your show. Deal? That sound fair? No, I would not have gotten paid if I had went to the show.
All right. Okay. Not enough of this. Enough of this. If you talk about it one more time, Moon Maiden, you're going bye-bye. One more time and you're going bye-bye.
I answered their email. They never answered back.
You'll get back to us? Well, you got the Cash App down there. You send some money on the Cash App with a time.
Down there.
And then Cash App, you can leave a message. So send a message to Vaughn on Cash App, donate the money, and say, hey, Vaughn, here's the link to the show. Be here at blank time.
Yep. You can.
And that's it.
Yep. You leave when you go to put the money on my Cash App, you can actually leave a note with the link and everything, and that'll take care of it all.
That's it. And we're expecting a couple of zeros with a couple of ones in front of it too.
Yeah. If it's got less than 2 zeros, don't even bother.
Yeah,
that's I told people, I said I ain't going to do a show for less than 2,000. Now when you say
Brett Keane made like 10, 20,000 off the main.
Yeah, Brett Keane made thousands of dollars off of Drunken Peasants,
and he went on multiple times, so he made a couple thousand every time he went on.
Yeah, absolutely, sure did. He got 2,000 for one show alone. 2,000. Sure
How
did.
much are you looking for? He doesn't work hourly wage. He works one-time fee, baby.
Yep, one-time fee.
One-time fee, baby. No hour. He doesn't work hourly. He's not a fucking hourly. He's not 16 working at Walmart. He wants a fucking salary. He gets paid up front for the fee. He gets paid by job.
Got an email from a guy named Todd. Well, of course I do. Todd's one of my haters.
Toad? Who's talking about Toad?
I don't know. That morning man chick or whatever.
Oh yeah, remember we talked about that this morning. That fucking you're like a human Elder Scroll now. That was fucking awesome. That was a good show this morning. Let's see who needs to go. It looks like
that's
someone
right.
else.
Oh yeah, Speaking of women, though, it is Happy Women's Day.
Oh yeah.
And
Women
so
International Women's Day.
It's International Women's Day, and so Melania Trump, Ivanka Trump, salute. Let's see who else.
My mom. If my mom's listening, I say hello to my mom, and your mom in heaven too. You say hello to Alice in heaven.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. And,
or whatever you believe, wherever she went to, heaven or the
Summerfields,
Valhalla,
wherever the fuck, wherever they go,
You believe in that? Your soul goes somewhere after they die, Vaughn?
Of course.
Yeah, you believe in. What about you believe in?
Unless they come back again and keep going.
So that's your two choices. You either die and go to the afterlife, or you die and you come back, Vaughn.
I told Larry. Vaughn said you are a thief and a murderer. He's pissed. Well,
Todd works for your aunt. Holy shit, we got to get rid of Todd then. All right, Moon Man, and since you didn't stop, I gave you a warning. You didn't stop, then you're gonna go bye now. So you keep harassing us. We don't want to be harassed.
Something. Do you have any slugs?
Vaughn, are you looking forward to being homeless? The only person I know being homeless is going to be Larry.
How the fuck am I going to be homeless, dummy?
Vaughn has the estate. He has multiple
This
trailers
is
on
my
the
money. This is my property. How am I going
Yeah.
to be homeless? What are you talking about?
They
Get rid
did-
of Don Juan there. Don Juan told Larry that I was a thief and a murderer or some shit. Get rid of his fucking ass.
Actually, if Melania and Ivanka are actually done something with their lives compared to you who live in your fucking mother's basement like a loser that you are, they're actually women that accomplished something.
God, quit it with the stupid lawsuit. The profs are not going to be able to file a lawsuit against me. I haven't broken any laws, dumbass.
Vonhelton is a fucking upstanding member of fucking Clay County.
To bring a lawsuit against someone, they have to commit a crime. I haven't committed any crimes, dumbass. I'm a model citizen. Now, the next person that says that gets an automatic ban. Okay.
Okay, kick on site.
I'm done with
ban on site.
Okay, they're trying to put a curse on me when they say that shit, and I don't appreciate it.
Okay, ban on site.
Ban on site.
You're banned
Anyone
on
that talks
site.
about a
BOS. BOS.
QG Reskin or whatever. And
let's get this guy out of here.
79.
Let's get rid of Johnny. Let's get rid of Johnny. Let's get rid of this piece of shit. Let's get rid of this piece of shit. Vaughn, I was wondering something. Do you have any slugs hanging out in the double one like the single one had? What the fuck are you talking about slugs? Your mother's a fucking slug.
I had some slugs over there in the single.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they were cleaning the bathroom at night. I don't know why they were doing that shit, but they were.
Curse. Yep, that's right.
Bye. See ya.
Bye. You want Frankie out of here?
Yeah, Frankie's going too. Yeah, exactly.
Frankie's going too. Frankie can go bye.
Where's Candace at? I don't know.
Candace probably sleeping. All right, who needs to go? Okay, outdoors, Vaughn. I did hear that Fat David Anthony talking about calling all the potential renters in Kentucky to keep you from getting any future rental income. Well, that's conspiracy to hurt someone. I mean, you're telling me he's conspiring with the rental property people to fucking hurt Vaughn. That's fucking evil, really.
Right. Yep.
Larry Frost said that the Frosts are suing you civilly, not criminal. Well, you talking about a lawsuit? You ban on site.
About a lawsuit. Bye.
Ban on site. If all the Reese's peanut butter cups on the planet disappeared overnight, what would be your next line of candy be?
Three Musketeers bar.
Ooh, yeah. Three Musketeers. I like Milky Way. What about Milky Way?
Milky Way's all right, but I like Three Musketeers better. Kind of what they did with your computer repair business. Well, I don't care. They're not going to be able to do shit. They're not going to be able to do nothing.
Anyway, now that we got the trash taking, well, holy shit, we banned like fucking 80 people today. Holy shit.
Well, they come in with these sock accounts, see?
So, Vaughn, something positive today. I want to hear some blessings. What's going on?
Well,
did you go to the store like you said you were going to
do? I went and got some dog food. Yeah, I went and got dog food for the dogs. And,
how are the puppies?
Yeah, they're doing great. They're doing all right.
They're doing good? They sleep in the bed?
Yeah, they're fine. Well, I don't know if they're back there right now. In fact, I think they're outside, actually.
Good.
Yeah, I think they're outside. But yeah, man, we're all right. Everything's fine.
What the fuck is the shirt you wearing? You got a new shirt on today.
No, it's one of my older shirts.
I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. That's funny. That's a good one.
Exactly right. All right, let's see here.
The judge is Larry's cousin. Is that true, Vaughn?
No. Fuck no.
Ban him?
Yes.
Ban him. Stupid Brian. Goodbye.
Yes.
A fucking cousin. That would be a conflict of interest. He wouldn't be able to be on the...
Exactly.
He wouldn't be able to oversee the court case if he was a fucking
Correct.
cousin.
Correct.
You mutton head. Come on, that's basic knowledge. But I guess common sense ain't common, right?
Well, see, they're throwing everything they can at me, hoping that something will stick.
To stick, yeah.
That's
You know,
what
they're
they're
grasping when they're grasping at straws. That means it's a sign that their end is coming.
Exactly.
That's basically what that means, Vaughn.
That's exactly what it means.
The axe is coming on the back of the neck, and they're scurrying like fucking cockroaches when you put the light on.
Yep, that's correct. That's absolutely correct.
I mean, you guys can worm your way around tonight, and you can shit yourself and do all of it, but it's not going to help. You're done. The next shoe is about to drop. You understand that?
That is
do
correct.
Do you people understand that the fucking shoe is about to drop, and you're fucking over here trolling, and you don't realize that your fucking demise is coming?
Yeah.
Your demise is just around the.
They don't believe it. See, they don't believe it. They think they're above the law. They don't believe that they have to stand accountable for anything they've done, and that's not how real world works. Sorry, real world doesn't work that way.
When the new Fallout Space game comes out, or whatever the fucking it's called, are you gonna be modding them, doing mods for them too?
I don't know yet. I got to see what it's like. I got to see if it's any good first. It may be a flop. I don't know. If it's got a lot of woke SJW bullshit in it, it probably flop, man. It probably won't be.
You think Todd Howard is going to put woke shit in the Bethesda game?
Everything these days seems to be getting a lot of woke shit in it, a lot of SJW shit in it. And
I don't understand why these corporations are kowtowing to these fucking losers for.
I don't know, man.
For the money, but they lose money by doing it. I don't know why they do it.
Yeah, I don't understand. Oh well.
Oh well. What you looking at, Vaughn?
Huh? I'm looking at my email. She said I got an email from Todd, so I'm looking to see if I did.
Yeah, she's lying.
Of course. Well, I ain't seen no email yet from Todd. Still looking. Of course, if he did send me an email, I'd just block his ass. Right.
They're shoving woke shit down our throats. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, since you're bringing up the lawsuit again, I guess you're going bye-bye. I don't know why you keep bringing it up.
Yeah, but because they want to spread fear. See, they want to spread fear.
If Toad sent you an email, wouldn't that be harassment at this point? Yes, it would, because we're telling him to stop, and he's keep doing it.
Right. If we tell him to stop and he keeps doing it, that is harassment at that point. Correct. That's correct. Okay, there's nothing there. Let's go to the junk folder and see if there's anything in the junk folder. And I got a funny feeling it ain't gonna be shit, but we'll look. It don't hurt to look.
What was the core floor of the desegregated buses of the 1970s?
I don't know.
What the hell?
I did find a video, an email. It says, "Greetings, Mr. Vonhelton. I am writing you today."
What happened, people? Tape? Tips? Oh, very good. Very good. We made so much money today in tips. Very good.
Very good.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, what's the combination?
Nothing.
Greetings, Mr. Vonhelton. I am writing you today to inform you that you've been selected for a screening test to appear on the Dr. Phil show. Our team is inviting you to this meeting in the hopes we can bring you out of our studio to appear on an upcoming episode.
Oh, shit, you got the email.
That revolves around internet harassment and how to protect oneself from online hate groups. We received an email from one of our production team detailing your harrowing tale. If this sounds appealing to you, please get back to me as soon as convenient. Looking forward to hearing from you. Okay, I will call Dr. Phil's people again tomorrow, and we will see if this email is legitimate. And if Dr. Phil's people say it's full of shit, then it's full of shit, right?
Now, was there a number on the email?
Huh? They no phone number, but one thing I do notice is that everything in the damned email is not spelled correctly.
Donated $2 through Super Chat. Not a single word was misspelled. Lol, that liar.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you very much.
The email was spelled correctly. Okay, professionals don't misspell their emails. Okay, they just don't. So yeah.
I'm just curious why integrating the public schools was bad. I love history.
Integrating the public schools.
Well, you made to quote Joseph Biden. I think Joseph Biden was actually right for a change. You made the schools into fucking racial jungles. That's what you fucking did. To quote Joseph Biden on that one, buddy.
Yep, but you can actually quote Joe Biden on that one. Yeah, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
Hey, Vaughn, we've been all harassing Vaughn's Frost family because you said he killed your mother and popped your tires.
I never told anyone to call anyone. I never told anyone.
We're telling you one more time to stop. We do not approve of harassment.
I never told anyone to call anyone. I never told anyone to harass anyone. I never told anyone to do any of that shit. So quit lying. Quit lying and stop reading those, John, because they're lies. Stop.
Okay, reading. I will. I stopped. I'll just ban them on site.
Just ban them because that's a flat out lie. Okay, stop reading them. That's what that's why they're writing them. They're writing them because they know you'll read them out loud. So stop reading it.
I hope.
What's the criteria for the bubble bath? That's when Vaughn wins the inheritance.
When I get my inheritance back, yes. Let's see here. But yeah, like I said, I will first of all, like I said, professionals don't misspell words in their fucking emails. But I will call Dr. Phil.
Well, they actually have fucking secretaries that know what they're fucking doing.
Exactly. They have secretaries that
professional people that actually work for a living.
But I will. But I'll call Dr. Phil's people again, and I'll ask them, hey man, do you know this person? This person says they're going to get me on your show. And once again, I feel confident they will say that's bullshit. It's spam. Ignore it. It's not real.
What's the sender's email address on the email? Everyone wants to know.
Let me see here. Todd Funkenberg.
Oh yeah, that's not a real email. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's supposed to be a real email. Funkenberg at live.com.
Okay, here's the thing. It's mail.com. So I mean,
it's fake.
It's fake. Yeah.
It's fake because like your mother's orgasm.
If it was from Dr. Phil's show, it'd be from their people, and it's not.
Yeah, it'd be at Dr. Phil. It would be
at Dr. Phil.
It would be it would be email at drphil.com.
Yeah. Is elder abuse a felony in Kentucky? As far as I know, it is. Yeah. Bon, Larry had a heart attack. News to me. I'm not.
Oh, we can only wish. I mean, I can only wish for something that's beautiful as that.
No fucking heart attack. Just, like
you sure? The way he eats?
They're doing that to get you to say it out loud, John. Quit reading these damn things. They're doing it to get you to read it. Quit it.
Well, that was a happy one.
No, I don't want him to have a heart attack. He can't pay me my fucking back rent if he has a heart attack.
That's true. That's true. Well, wouldn't they just confiscate his bank account when he dies and just give it to you? Would they?
I don't know. I don't know how legally how that works. If he dies owing me money, I would think that it would come to me, but I don't know. I don't know how it works down here. Kentucky's different than Ohio. Now, if this was Ohio and he died owing me a shit ton of money, yes, everything in his bank account would come to me. But this ain't Ohio. This is Kentucky, and they do shit totally different down here. And
we'll fix
sometimes even backwards. And so,
maybe instead of getting you to run for president, maybe we should get you to run for governor of Kentucky or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should start off with Kentucky before we move you up to the White House on, don't you think?
Right.
No, don't you think? Don't you want to? I mean, can you fix it? I mean, if we got you,
I can't. Yeah, you're not getting to be governor of the state of Kentucky. Mitch McConnell has that.
Oh yeah, Mitch McConnell. Oh, by the way, Mitch McConnell, that scumbag, just came out saying that Tucker Carlson, what he did was wrong.
Yeah,
yeah, he's a terrorist for exposing that they lied about January 6th. There was no insurrection January 6th. Matter of fact, the shaman guy who they crucified was actually being publicly escorted by a team of police officers, and they were actually showing him around. Well, and they're saying, well, he was violent and destroying things. No, he wasn't. No, he was just peaceful. He was a peaceful citizen of the United States, and he actually gave a blessing.
They were in the foyer of the building taking selfies with the cops. I mean, that's, you know.
So yeah, at the end of the day, let me block him. Bye-bye.
Has just donated $1.99. So the criteria for Vaughn to do the bubble bath is when he gets his inheritance back. Good to know that the next time Vaughn is going to bathe will be the same day he gets his kids back, and when he'll freeze is over.
Yeah, exactly, and pigs fly. Keep your eyes out for it, folks, and hundreds of pigs with butterfly wings start gathering in Vaughn's backyard. Will be the day he has a bubble bath. Thank you very much, Wilson. Can I get a few thumbs up out there, folks, if it's not too much trouble? Thanks.
The one has done shit to help me, so I mean...
yeah, Rand Paul actually turned out to be kind of a piece of shit, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that sad?
It is sad. I mean, I contact his office and say, hey, man, I need some help. And it's like, yeah, screw you.
So who's the other scum-sucking cocksucker that's the senator of Kentucky? You have Rand Paul, and who's the other one?
Rand Paul, Hal Rogers...
No, Mitch McConnell's the governor, and then the other senator.
No. Mitch McConnell is the senator, and Rand Paul and Hal Rogers are the House of Representatives, and then governor is Andrew Beshear. He's the governor.
So who's the other senator? You have 2 senators for each state, don't you?
Oh shit!
You got 1 governor, 2 senators.
Yeah. Well,
or am I wrong? I forgot.
Well, who is my other senator? I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. Who's the other slime
maybe
ball?
Rand Paul is a senator. Maybe Rand Paul is.
I think Rand Paul is the other senator. Yeah.
And Hal Rogers is the House of Representatives. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because none of them's done.
They don't do shit. It don't matter.
They didn't do shit to help me, so it doesn't fucking matter, right? But yeah. Man, oh man.
What a night. Okay, so show off the cabinets one more time for us, Vaughn.
Yeah, let's show off the cabinets. That's a good thing we can do. We can show off the cabinets.
Actually, I was looking. That's why I opened the room, because I wanted to see the shit. And then people fucking came in and trolled us.
The cabinets are super nice, bro. They are indeed. Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh, man. People are fucking stupid. Dumb in the dog shit. What caliber are the twin pistols? What does that mean, the twin pistols?
They took more than just one set of pistols. They took a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah, there's the cabinets for China.
Yeah.
I like the sunflower and the roses. That's actually nice.
Yeah, isn't that nice, man?
Is there a reason why you did something different in the middle and not just all 3 being the same?
I don't want it to be monotonous. I didn't want it to be monotonous, so I broke it up.
Okay.
I may have some of them that have the same thing in them, but I try to break it up.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I
get him. Yeah, that's.
I got rid of them. I got rid of them. Don't even read it.
Yeah, we're not reading any more of their shit.
Can you do one of this where instead of roses, it's lilies?
Yes.
Tulips, maybe tulips, and then a lily in the middle.
Tulips, I can do lily. If it's stained glass and it exists somewhere, I can probably use it.
You could just copy and paste it and slap it on.
Slap it right on there, yeah, man.
Slap it right in there.
Yeah, buddy. I can do that.
Here's a good question. What's your favorite mod you ever worked on?
My favorite mod I ever worked on. Oh shit, that's a good question.
That's a real tough question.
What happened,
people?
I made some. I made
What
some
happened?
armor. I made some armor mods that I liked.
You eat hot sauce, hot sauce?
I like making characters in the game. You know, followers and shit in the game. I like doing that.
Spicy kiss?
I like
The
doing
wife
that.
says I want to give her a spicy
A
kiss.
spicy meat, yeah, spicy meatball. Get my spicy meatball. Yep, yep. There we go.
That's really nice. I like that. What's on the left? What type of what is that on the left?
It's just it's just a bunch of roses and some kind of stalk of some kind and leaves.
Oh, that's
and
pretty
stuff.
cool. Yeah, that's not bad. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
And then there's a different centerpiece.
Oh,
for
I like
that.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should do
And then
one with the stained glass with Odin and Thor and Hercules and Zeus and
Yeah, I may do. I don't know. We'll see how we get it. How it goes along.
you
But,
know, freedom religion.
yeah, freedom religion. Certainly, freedom religion. Are you still working on your planes? When warm weather comes back, I will be. Yeah, but warm weather ain't.
But you're
back.
having a cold blast here.
Well, no warm weather isn't back yet. It just ain't back.
Right?
you
Aren't
know.
you getting a snowstorm here soon, Vaughn?
Well, we're going to get snow. They're calling for snow for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They're calling for snow. So, oh well.
Yeah. Are we going to be have a nuke exchange with Russia? I doubt that.
No.
Actually, I watched a video with Putin just recently, and the reporter asked him, "What did he think about Trump having Russian prostitutes?" And Putin smacked this reporter really, really good. He says, "Do you think the most powerful man in America would actually have a prostitute when he has the most beautiful wife in the world?" He has standard. He literally told the reporter that he was a dumbass. I loved it. I love the way Putin just answers questions because he's so elegant.
Putin is just as listen. Putin is just as sick of the bullshit as we are. Man. He is. He's sick of it. He's sick of the bullshit. It's like we are, man. No different. He's sick.
You think a family man? You think he's actually doing stuff like that? Trump's not doing stupid shit like that.
No. Trump's got it made, man. Why the fuck does he have to worry about anything? He's got it made. Anyway, there it is out of the bright.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the sides where it's see through without anything, and in the middle you got the.
Do you really? You like the sides plain?
Really? I do like the sides plain actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, hey.
And I like it blue. I like that it's actually realistic.
Like the bluish tint, yeah.
Well, it's realistic.
I used the bluish tint because I was I had the plain white and it was invisible. I mean, you couldn't hardly tell there was any glass there. And it's like, well, shit. So then I tried gray. Gray was a little better, but it would only show semi-transparent if you looked at it from an angle. And I said, well, fuck me. Because if you looked at it dead on, it still looked empty. It still looked like there was no glass there. I said, well, goddamn. So I came up with this idea of using a real light blue tint to it. And that seems to have worked out pretty good because it's now
because its glass does have like a bluish tint.
It does have a bluish tint, yeah.
Just like water, even though water in a glass is clear, in the ocean it's blue, right? So it's the same thing with glass.
Yeah, apparently in fact it's called bluing. Actually, that's what it's called. It's called bluing, where they heat up the glass. And when they heat up the glass, they heat it up to make the windows or make it into jars or whatever. But yeah, it's actually called bluing. That's that's a term. That's an actual term. Bluing.
Right, kind of like what happens to Todd's balls, bluing.
Yep, that's it. There you go.
Sorry,
mate. So you do like that, huh? You do like that?
I actually do. I would want to. I'm curious to see what it would be the whole thing like that in the middle. It's blue see through too.
Yeah, well, I can put that same design on either side also.
Yeah, I would love to see what it would look like, just a plain one. For poor people. Sometimes poor people can't afford the stained glass. They just regular glass.
I've got regular cabinets for people that can't afford them.
Oh, you do? Okay, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, I got regular old cabinets.
Can you make those old-fashioned windows where it's glass planes that they look like window shades that open sideways? You know what I'm talking about? There's like glass like squares, and then you pull the string and it opens.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about? They look like Venetian blinds, but it's made out of glass.
Yes, I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I used to, as a kid, I used to live in this house, and the windows were they were glass. The window was glass, and it opened up, and there was
Right.
like 6 rows of glass, and when you turned it open, it all opened sideways, so the air goes in.
Let me let these dogs out.
Ooh, let the dogs out. Ooh, ooh. You want to paint that, Bill? It would be, you know what? It'd be just too difficult to paint in the bed.
Yeah, no.
Because then, what if you slip and the paint falls, and it would just be too much of a mess. I'm almost done talking to Vaughn. After I'm done talking, 5 more minutes. Watch a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Watch.
Yeah.
You was watching yesterday something?
Oh, maybe I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's doing the dishes right there in the game. Oh, that's pretty cool. We have doing the dishes in the game there.
All right. Anyway, notice that she's doing the dishes over there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I put some dishes in the sink so that when the animation starts, it looks like she's actually washing the dishes. So yeah, that's Kate, by the way. In case anybody's wondering, that's Kate. Yeah. Yep, that's Kate. And then notice that I've got some great mentats in the cabinet there that you can utilize.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. That's pretty cool. Any more screenshots? Any more?
Yeah. Hang on.
What else we got?
Oh, well, that's just the stuff. That's all I got for now.
That's all you got for now?
That's all I got for now. That one there, you can see that one real good without too much glare from the sun.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
But, yeah, that's not bad.
The damn rain. I don't know why it had to start raining. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it started raining in the game, and it's like, well, shit, I was gonna get some better pictures, and it started raining. Now that one looks real good, and too much glare on it.
It's not too much glare. I like that. I can see that. It looks good.
You can see that one. There's not too much glare on that one, so turned out pretty good.
Yeah, nice. That's pretty cool, man. You do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, get rid of Biden's classified docs, please.
Yeah, I will. Okay. Yep. You're ordered. Trump shouldn't have been president because his mom was born in Scotland. Well, Trump was born in the United States. He's an American, so
yeah.
Unlike by Obama, who was born in Kenya, for example.
Right. Obama was born in Kenya. He should have never been president. Trump, by contrast, was born in the United States.
So only Americans should be president.
Now, having said that, if his mom really is from Scotland and she's not an American citizen, then no, Trump should not have been president, because my understanding is that the criterion for president is that you must be from 2 American parents, not just one. You have to have 2 American parents. You have to be 35. You have to be born here.
As far as I know, I think it's only you have to be born here.
I don't know.
I think the Constitution says foreigners can't be president.
Nope, can't be president. You have to be.
If you're a foreigner, you can't be the president. Yeah.
You have to be born here, and you have to be born of 2 American parents, if I understand correctly. That's my understanding.
Actually, they fixed that, and they made it sink in a little bit, so now it floods the road.
Yeah. Here's where it was starting to rain. It was starting to get dark,
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Like,
very nice.
Yeah, we still managed to snap off some snaps of anything and let you see.
I got to get rid of someone else. Oh, man, so many fucking people today.
I know.
So stupid people. I mean, that one, Cryax is just, oh, fuck me. I mean, what an idiot. What an idiot.
Yeah.
I don't even want to fucking look
Yes,
at it.
both parents must be American. That's my understanding as a criteria for president. I think they tried to make it. They tried to make it down to one parent had to be an American, but if I understand the Constitution correctly, you have to have two American parents. Both of them have to be American.
Okay, all right.
Just one.
The parents have to be American. See, I always
Parents
thought it
have
was
to
just
be
you.
American, too.
I always thought it was just had to be you that has to be an
Now, the
American.
parents, though, don't necessarily have to be born here. They just have to be Americans.
Right, like
But
John
you have to
McCain.
be
He
born here.
like John McCain, for example. He was born on a fucking military base in
Right, he was
Guam or
born on a
something.
military base in Panama. So technically, he could not run. You have to be born here. Here meaning the United States, not in a foreign country.
But they would argue that Panama was American soil at the time, or whatever the
It
fuck.
was American soil at the time. However, it still was not U.S. soil. It has to be the United States. The criterion for president is pretty clear. It's pretty cut and dry. Let me see, criteria. Let me see what the criteria.
Just so we're all on the same page, it was American soil, not U.S. soil. If you caught that discrepancy, folks.
Let's see here. Requirements for becoming president of the United States. Now, see, they may have changed some of this shit. Since Biden's been in power, he likes to change everything about the United States. So they may have changed all kinds of shit. Okay, you must be 35 or older. You must have been a resident of the United States for at least 14 years. And you must have been born in the United States or have at least one U.S. citizen parent. Okay, so they did change it because, see, the Constitution says both parents have to be American. So they've changed that. All right. And you know, am I surprised that Biden would totally nix the Constitution? No. You know,
He shits on the Constitution every day.
they shit on the Constitution every fucking day. Yeah, exactly. Vaughn, I'm ugly, fat, and stupid. Well, goddamn, dude. What do you want me to tell you? I mean,
sorry about your luck.
yeah, what do you want me to tell you? Shit. I mean,
Let's go, Brandon.
yeah. Yeah. What are the constitutional requirements? Okay, so they did change it then, apparently. Well, now, see, the Constitution though says both parents have to be American, not just one. Okay.
All right, gonna have to get rid of this person now. Bye bye.
No.
Well, then, Vaughn, it should be easy to cite the Constitution. Where does it say in the Constitution? Just bring that up.
The Biden administration has had the House, the Senate, and the White House for almost 4 years. So yeah, they have. Yeah, they have.
Bye bye. Fuck.
Yeah, goddamn. Where are they? Man, I tell you that hey, YouTube, these motherfuckers are making new goddamn YouTube accounts literally in seconds. Where are you at, YouTube? Where are you at, YouTube? These guys are literally making new YouTube accounts on the fly. Where are you, YouTube? That should be an automatic red flag, YouTube. Where the hell are you? They're literally making new accounts in our outside chat within seconds.
Yeah, seconds, yeah. Can't even enjoy the night. With me and Von's trying to talk about Fallout mods and we're being harassed.
All right, anyway, let's see here. All right. The U.S. Constitution, Article 2, Section 1 of the U.S. Constitution imposes only 3 eligibility requirements on persons serving as president based on the officeholder's age, time of residency in the U.S., and citizenship status. No person except a natural-born citizen or a citizen of the United States at the time of the adoption of this Constitution shall be eligible for the office of president. Neither shall any person be eligible to that office who shall not have attained the age of 35 years and been 14 years a resident within the United States. These requirements have been modified twice, it says. Under the 12th Amendment, the same 3 qualifications were applied to the Vice President of the United States, and the 22nd Amendment limited the office holders to 2 terms as president.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they used to have
Yeah.
you can be more than 2 terms.
Yeah, so there's your 2 modifications. Not Biden changed it, Vaughn.
I think it was unlimited. Now it's
Idiot.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
they thought maybe because if he had too many, he'd be like a king.
He'd
so
be like a king, right?
Vaughn just pwned himself, and he's too stupid
like
to realize it.
kings very much. They didn't like
now
kings
I don't know why speaking of fat fucking pieces of shit losers, the FDR guy, he became president 4 times. What happened with that? But they don't give a shit. These Democrats, they do whatever the fuck they want. They don't follow no constitution.
Well, like I said, the Democrats are, they're constantly going against the Constitution all the time, and nobody calls them on their shit. And I don't know why, but they don't.
Network, we don't negotiate with terrorists. That's your answer, Network. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yes, well, then I guess I am. Yeah, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
We don't negotiate.
In fact, that's a standing U.S. policy. You never negotiate with terrorists, ever.
And goodbye, you blocked, by the way.
U.S. policy, yes, of course. Yeah, that's standard U.S. policy, folks. Never negotiate with terrorists, whether they be domestic terrorists or foreign nationals. You never, ever capitulate or cooperate with domestic terrorists or any terrorists for that matter. YouTube enables the trolls for drama. They probably do, actually. I'm beginning.
Well, YouTube is run by New World Order.
Yeah,
Vaughn's enemies. We now know that Vaughn's enemies are fucking running YouTube.
Yes, we now know that YouTube is literally being run by the New World Order. What a kick in the teeth, man! I tell you, that's pretty fucking sad.
It's sick.
Fucking sick. Fucking sad. Fucking all kinds of emotions, man. Just all kinds of fucking emotions. But yeah, man, that's messed up, dude. Yeah, the New World Order literally is running YouTube, Google, and maybe even Alphabet too. I would imagine.
What am I snacking on?
$1.99. I'm waiting ever so patiently for my daddy Von to make a child model of me in Fallout so I can become his follower and he can fuck me.
Not with it dark in there. Not gonna be able to do shit with it dark in there.
Let's see, put the light on.
There you go.
Right, that's what I got. Let's see what we got here. Can you see?
Yep, I see it.
The Walmart brand. Well, let me put myself on the big screen. That would help if we can actually see. What are we looking at? Great value Walmart brand gummy bears. Is the word backwards? The words are backwards.
Nope, the words are the words are forwards where I'm at.
Oh, okay. It looks backwards for me.
Well, it's going to be backwards on your end, but it's going to be forwards on my end. So
this is what I like snacking on. They're good stuff.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, full screen. There we go.
No, sour cream and onion chips is what I snack on.
What Vaughn likes, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm snacking on.
That's what I'm snacking on. And I'm getting ready to watch Xbox.
Yes, very good. Very good. Sold, Ford Brothers Auctioneers. We're selling the country. I need to hire them as a sponsor. See if those
you do. You really. You talk about them like every show, literally now.
Let's see if they'll sponsor me. I can't get them out of my head, man. They got a good little limerick, and it's hard to get that limerick out of your head. It's stuck in there, man. It's like glue. Doesn't want to let go. Yeah.
Anyway, the trolls are harassing us tonight, Vaughn. I'm gonna get going. I had spent some time with the wife. I can't stand being harassed tonight.
Yeah, I
are you gonna be around tomorrow? Me and you chit chat tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe we can. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
You give me the update tomorrow about the mods.
Yeah.
Well, you know what we'll do? We'll do a live stream early in the morning when the trolls are sleeping, so we don't get harassed.
That's right.
All right.
They never sleep. These motherfuckers never sleep, man.
You know what? You're right. They don't.
They never fucking sleep.
They never sleep. They're like cockroaches. They're always up.
Yeah. Flick a light on, they go scattering. Yeah.
Yeah. Smack them real good. Splatter them.
Yeah. Well, we're going to splat them. We're going to throw them all in jail after I see the shit out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do the shit out of them and then throw ass in jail, and then that'll be the end of that shit right away.
I can't wait for it,
It's
Vaughn.
going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be glorious.
Glorious. It's going to be great.
Take it easy, Vaughn. Have a good night.
Bye.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Oh. All right. Well, that was different than expected. I was expecting to cover something totally different. I tell you what, since we're all here, we won't go through all of it. I'll save some of it for tomorrow night, I guess. But we'll watch a little bit of what I had intended. He's kind of hot in this one. Like I said, I'll probably save most of it for tomorrow now. But since we're all here, we'll have a little taste. Just a little taste. Of course, we got other stuff. We got Marty versus Cyrax. We got the fucking... Oh my god, we got a bunch of stuff to catch up on tomorrow. So, and lots of Vonhelton. If they do a new stream, I'm sure there'll be idiocy to cover there as well. So, but here's just a little bit from the other day.
Oh, well, I put the Bluetooth on.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. That explains the difference. In yeah, I mean, you're good and clear and shit. You're not tinny or bassy or
good.
Any of that shit.
So, what? You just woke up?
Yeah, you should just bring up Skype, man, and I will.
Fuck me! I don't want to wake you up. If you're having a good nap, I don't want to wake you up.
Yeah, well, but I was up with the chickens. I got all the paperwork sent out this morning.
Oh, beautiful! How did the paperwork go?
Outstanding. It was a piece of cake. All I had to do was pull it off the PDF, throw my machine on over there, and bada boom, bada bing, baby. It's a done deal. And then I just signed the fucker and sent it off by email to the judge, the county attorney, and the courthouse. And that's it, man. It's done. Marked urgent. That way they got to pick it up. And so, yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man. I do my best shit at 3 a.m.
You're the best, fun.
3 a.m. Yes, I do my best shit at 3 a.m. But yeah, I filled out the paperwork. I mean, you got to give me a break, man. I mean, starvation comes first, right? I was starving, had no fucking food, waiting on that goddamn battery. Then I finally get the battery finally shows up. So I ripped the box to pieces, getting the fucker out of there. And but
how heavy was the battery? How heavy was it? How heavy was the battery?
Battery is pretty heavy. Ford batteries tend to be a bit larger than normal, so
yeah,
they're a little on the heavy side. But yeah, man, I tore into the box.
Old school Roller's got himself a bag of popcorn, and he's watching Larry get thrown out today.
Yeah, go and watch Larry get thrown out today. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the judge. I don't know what the judge is going to do. I suspect the judge may wait till Monday. They like to make everything official and everything all by the book and shit, and I don't mind that. That's fine, man. Because I'm the same way. I like everything to be by the book. That way, I ain't got no fuckwad coming after me later saying you didn't do this right, man. So I don't have to worry about that shit. Everything's done by the book, by what the judge says, and it's all done and signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours, as the song used to say. And so that's the end of that shit. And then we'll get some new people in there that actually know how to pay rent, and everything will be just ducky.
That's awesome, man.
It is.
That is awesome. I love hearing some good news, man.
Yeah. Now I want to address something because there was some people that said, well, you didn't have it in writing.
Well, there's a few things before he gets into that. I think Vaughn is due for yet another rude awakening from life, because I have a feeling that old Ma Helton wasn't totally renting up to code, let's say. I think it sounds a lot of like handshake deals and like family members. I mean, he even lets it slip, I think in this stream and a couple recent ones, that one of the places was like on the books as a shed and they were renting it. If Vaughn wants to officially rent this stuff, like he wants to do it legit and put like ads out and actually get people, he's going to have to bring this shit up to code, claim the money. He's going to have to wear the hat of an actual landlord, right? Which is not going to happen. This guy cannot push a lawnmower. He can't fix anything. He can't afford to get other people to fix things. I think Ma Helton, like, he talks about, like, well, there's no record of Larry ever paying rent other than a pay rent receipt. Well, first of all, a receipt, the whole point of having a receipt, it is evidence you paid something. But maybe Ma didn't have it on the books. I'm sure there were deals being made where he didn't pay rent sometimes for in lieu of whatever services. And when they did pay rent, I got a feeling it was under the table. And I think Vaughn's going to have a rude awakening when he tries to be a legit landlord if he thinks it's that easy. But anyways, I digress.
And I would point out to you that the form that I just sent off to the judge says written or oral. It says either one, written or oral. Now, I checked oral, of course, because I spoke to them. I didn't write it down. But yeah, it's either or. It's either written or oral. That I had the option of either one. So I wanted to make that clear.
And you did both. You gave them both too. I mean, didn't you?
Well, I did. Well, he was talking about the actual lease that they, well, you got to have a lease. You got to have a lease. They were given a lease orally. But the document said written or oral. I gave him an oral lease. I come on this fucking internet. I told Fat Larry he's got to pay $400 a month starting January the 1st. I then went down the road here to Crane Creek, and I told them to their face that they had to start paying in January. Okay, so they were all told orally to start paying rent in January. Never did. And let me be clear. No landlord, I dare you to try this. No landlord is going to give you from December 1st to March the 1st to pay for January. No, they're fucking not. Most landlords, when January 1st comes and they ain't got their check, guess what? They contact the sheriff right then and your ass is gone. They don't wait. They don't give you an extra 2 months to get your shit together like I did. Okay, so when they go into court, they're not going to be able to say, we didn't get enough time, Your Honor, because I give them from December 1st to March the 1st, more than enough time to hook up with a friend, hook up with a relative, hook up with an enemy, whatever the fuck, and get their shit and get the fuck out. Because, see, now the sheriff comes out and the sheriff's like, I'm locking these fucking doors, whether you like it or not. And that's just the way it goes, man. And the sheriff is not going to pile up all your shit and put it in the trunk of his cruiser. No, he's fucking not. Your ass is out there with the shirt on your back, and that's it.
Your ass is grass. That's the old saying goes. Your ass is grass.
Well, not only
Well, Larry likes grass. Actually, Larry loves grass.
Yeah, he loves grass, he says. But now, anyway, but not only that.
I would love to be there right now and escort Larry to the curb on camera. That would be my fucking wet dream.
Interesting. Yeah, it would be pretty interesting. How are they going to move him, though? He's like, what, 600 pounds or some shit?
They'd take him out in a wheelbarrow.
They might have to. Anyway, the thing of it is, though, see, the problem is that the sheriff isn't going to give a damn about your shit, okay? He's going to get you out of there, and he's going to shut them doors, and you're not going to be allowed to take anything with you because the documents I signed said that everything remains. It says right on the document, everything remains as collateral to me for you not paying rent and all that good jazz. So, and it's right there on the document that I signed too. So, if you think the sheriff is going to scoop up all your shit, throw it in his cruiser,
yeah, they lose all rights to their.
You lose all rights to everything at that point. All you get is a shirt off your back. Now the sheriff, I don't know how the sheriff does down here. Now in Hamilton, Ohio, if the sheriff evicts you, they will give you a courtesy ride to the bus station so that you can catch a bus and go to wherever the fuck you need to go. Down here, with everything spread so far apart, I don't know if the sheriff would give you a courtesy ride all the way to fucking London. I don't think he's going to do that shit. But I could be wrong. He might do it. I don't know. But I know he's going to get you off that property. Sorry, this one chick down there, she wanted to buy the property. I said, hey, man, give me the money. I'll go to court or go to the clerk's office. I'll fill out paperwork. Sell you the property. Well, she never hooked up with me, so oops. If she'd have given me the money in a timely manner, I would have sold her the property. I'd have sold it back. I mean, she, by her own admission, she put a lot of work in that little house, and she did. But she's losing it all now because she didn't contact me and set up an arrangement to purchase the property or pay her rent. So now she's got to go. I'm sorry. I hate to do it. I don't, and that's another thing too. Well, Vaughn, because I know how they're going to spin this. They're going to spin it now. Well, Vonhelton's a tyrant because he booted all them people out. Well, they were bilking my mother out of thousands and thousands of dollars by not paying rent. Okay. That's not cool. And it might even be I'll have to ask the judge, but it might even be a form of elder abuse.
Elder abuse, folks. So, yeah, the irony, there's so many levels here, right? Of Vaughn, berating people for taking advantage of his mother and living rent free. I mean, that in itself is just completely laughable. Second, I would actually opt that probably money was being paid or some kind of deal was going on with Ma under the table, and Vaughn is just completely ignorant to it. And I would like to point out the fact that during the period in which, and we can argue and speculate and point out who had what power to do what when and all this stuff, because I know a lot of people were putting a lot of power in the Frost hands and wondering why they didn't kick Vaughn out. I don't think legally it was that easy. I don't think they really ever had the power of that. But even just putting all that aside, just consider this. During the whole period that the Frost, to whatever extent, were in control of the executorship or whatever the case may be, never once was Vaughn in any real danger of losing the place that he lived in, even whether they had the power to do it or not, right? In fact, despite Vaughn's recent claims, we all know that someone was keeping the electricity on. Now, we know Vaughn's trailer lost it a couple times because of his own, delinquency. But during the period, no matter all the awful things Vaughn was coming online and saying about these people, they were still, content on letting Vaughn at least have a roof over his head and food in his belly and having the bills paid, right? But the minute Vaughn gets control, right, and it flips around, family or not, be damned. Hit the fucking bricks, deadbeat. You're the fuck out. That it's just very telling of one's character here, folks. Not surprising.
Because they were taking advantage of an old lady by not paying any rent. So it might even be a form of elder abuse. I don't know. Now, that one lady that was living in a double wide, boy, she destroyed that living room and she got the fuck out of there. She's gone.
Oh, there was someone that destroyed something?
Yeah, one of the renters, the renter that was in the double wide, she trashed the living room and then literally took the carpet up and it was crazy, John. When I walked in the double wide, all that was there was a wooden pallet with an old wood burning stove on there, and a pipe shoved out the wall. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to the now granted, the Combs is left out of here owing me $25,000 in back rent, but at least they left the place nice. I mean, I gotta hand it to the Combs. I gotta give them props. When they got a hold of that double wide, it looked like a little dollhouse. It was absolutely beautiful.
I love this comment. They can't escape the long arm of the Vaughn. Yeah, that's right.
No, they cannot.
Hit the brick, them beats.
You can't outrun email, boy. Okay, you can't outrun email. Email's faster. Okay, email. I mean, I no sooner filled that document out than boom, it's in the hands of the judge, man. So I mean, you can't outrun email. Sorry, guys. It's not. You're not fast enough. Okay. Now, when you grow wings on your feet like Quetzalcoatl, and you can fly at the speed of sound or the speed of light, and maybe you might have a chance. But right now, no, you can't do shit. So, but yeah. Anyway, everything's in the hands of the judge now. At this point, okay, and another point.
Yeah.
At this point, it's out of my hands. Okay, I have done my part. It's now out of my hands, and it's now in the hands of the court. And the court does everything from here on out. So I don't want to hear this, but Vaughn did this and Vaughn did that. No, it's not in my hands anymore. Once I fill out the documents and I give them to the court, that's my part ends. And then the court goes after them and, sends the sheriff out and all that good jazz. And I hate that they got to lose all their shit. I don't want them to lose all their shit. But I'm telling you right now, that sheriff is not going to pile all your shit in the back of his cruiser. No, he's fucking not. You're going to leave with the shirt on your back, and that's going to be it. Sorry.
Roach infested, right? Roaches
no,
like marijuana.
I seriously, dude. Here's the thing. Okay, yeah, let's talk about Larry, and let's talk. Hey, Woody, give Woody the link, John. Let's talk about Larry's place since we're on the subject. Larry says his place is roach infested and it has mice and all this good shit. Okay, well, there's a problem with that, and the problem is that Larry was in charge before I was in charge. Which means if the house is in disrepair, it's because he did not take his job as power of attorney seriously enough to keep it maintained. Which means the judge is going to get him on that as well.
I think he just likes living like a slob, to be honest with you. I mean, look
Yeah,
at him. When
well.
you see him on camera, he looks like a pig. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but he likes. I
Well,
mean, I think he likes.
I tell you, I mean, like I said, he was a POA. He was the one in charge of everything. So if everything's broken and messed up, like say the skirting on my single wide, it was on him. He had the chance to fix it. He didn't fix it. Okay. I mean, like I said, instead of taking the $2 million of my daddy's money and putting it in that estate account like he promised the court he would do, he took that money and put his kids into college with. Now, I know here recently he said, oh, I use scholarships. Bullshit. I have video where he said he used my daddy's money to put his boys into college, all three.
Yeah.
So that was what's the term? What's the official term? Woody, misappropriation of funds? Is that the correct term?
Misappropriation of funds? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the correct term. Okay, so
Well, there's another one. There's another term too that.
Theft would also be something.
Theft is obvious. Yeah,
not to split hairs, but
yeah,
extortion.
Yeah,
No, extortion. He's not holding anything over his head. That's like
larceny. It could be larceny. It could qualify as larceny.
It would be grand larceny.
It could be grand larceny. It could be theft.
If you steal something, I don't know what the it used to be like anything over $500 became a felony.
Oh, this is way over five. It's way over $2 million, bro.
I'm not a lawyer.
Well, here's the thing.
But that's kind of what the deal is, because they were back in the day. They were arresting black people in the South for stealing food for their table. Giving them felonies and locking them up for 30 years.
Yeah, and see that's
now it's a deal where there's a limit, and it may be 200. I don't know what it is. There's a threshold.
Right.
Well, I hope they throw the book at Larry. That's all I'm saying.
If you steal a golf club, you're probably okay. You steal a set of golf clubs, that's a felony.
Right, because set of golf clubs is what, $5,000, I think.
I mean, how much are we going to tolerate? I mean, Larry's been doing this for years. I mean, we're going to tolerate this.
And that was something that I made sure was in the document, was that $36,000 in back rent that he's never paid. Now you say, well, Vaughn, how do you know he hasn't paid it? I got control of Mom's account. I've got the account. I'm in control of it.
You see no income coming in. You don't see no record.
There was no payments made to that account. Sorry, there was no payments made. Okay, so he basically extorted money out of Mom and lived there rent free. He did. He lived rent free. He never had to pay no rent. He never paid no. I love how Floppy will come up and shoot he'll just barely touch me with his nose. And it's like, what do you do? What do you want? Oh, you got sleep in your eyes. You got that. Let's get that out there. There you go. Let's get the sleep out of the Floppy's eyes. Yeah, we don't need no sleep in your eyes.
If the other one's a female, Vaughn, we should get that other dog's,
Both guys. They're both guys.
Oh, both guys, okay.
Yeah, they're both guys. Yeah, they're both got. Now listen here. You're not going to go to sleep. He put his head on my knee. You're not going to sleep. What do you want? You want outside? Let me see if he wants outside. You want outside, puppy?
How are you this morning, John?
Oh, I'm doing excellent. I found an old phone with some accounts, some backup accounts, and Google's not letting me get the phone going. I don't know why. It's a 2-year-old phone, so I haven't updated it in 2 years, and it keeps saying, "Well, use the phone that it's been used on," and it is the phone that it's been used on. So I go to enter the password. I don't remember the password, so I'm recovering it, and then it sends me I have the phone number backed up. So it sends me the number on the phone. I put the number in. I said enter, and then it says ask me the password again. I said I can't. Well, that's why that's why I'm sending the code, because I don't have the password.
They get the password. Yeah, no.
So
yeah, I know.
That doesn't make any sense, right?
I encountered something similar recently myself. It's like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to give you?
It's like a loop.
It's crazy. It's fucked up, man. It's some fucked up shit. Fucked up, convoluted shit sometimes. But yeah, I mean, the trolls are like, well, why isn't the skirting back on your single wide? And Larry claims his house is a disaster area. And dude, he was in charge. He was the POA. He was in charge of everything. You know, he had control of everything, and he did nothing. You know, now they would send somebody out here every once in a blue moon to cut the grass. That was it. That was basically.
I remember Larry crutching about that. Oh, I spend $100 a day cutting grass. $100. Yeah, my ass, $100 a day.
Well, the thing. Well, no, the property's pretty large. The property's pretty large, John. It's pretty big property. So
I mean, really, to be honest with you, $100 a day is dirt cheap.
Yeah, it probably is. Well, in California, it definitely is.
Well, I mean,
but it probably is too.
I pay a guy. I was in a car wreck years ago, and I've got a real bad back.
Yeah.
And to ride that riding mower, I've just got a cheap Walmart riding mower. You know, just and it's not a big double anything special,
right,
but it just beats me up so bad on my back that I can't walk for 2 days.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And so it just I pay a kid that I've known for years. He comes over. He does it when it not all is not set when it needs it.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the way you do it when it needs it. That way you're not.
It's usually about I can get by with once every couple of weeks in the beginning of summer, once every couple of weeks at the end of summer.
Right.
But there for a while, I'm gonna have to hit. It costs me about $50 a mow. That's including trim and everything.
Right. Yeah, because why is everything in such bad shape? Because Larry was in charge. That's why. It's just like that before and after of the freezer. Okay, before the freezer stocked full with $600 worth of food for my mother and me and the kids.
Yeah, you were doing good. You were doing good taking care of your mother.
I got an accommodation from the bank manager. I had everything set up on auto pay. Everything. Mom didn't have to do shit. She didn't have to lift a finger. Everything was set up on auto pay. Everything was running like a sewing machine. And the frost come down here and tore everything to hell, literally. And because I had everything. I mean, like I said, I got accommodation from the bank manager herself. She's like, wow, you really made this thing hum, And I said, yeah, man, I got everything on auto pay. She doesn't have to write any checks. She doesn't even have to use her credit card. It all gets taken out automatically, and she doesn't have to worry about a damn thing. And she gets a statement at the end of the month every month. I had it set up perfect. I had it absolutely set up perfect. And they come and throw a monkey wrench and everything and lied to these people. Said I was stealing Mom's money, which is a flat out lie. Now, why did they say that? They said that so they get control over her bank account, I guess. But see, then the courts gave him that executorship and gave Larry the POA, and that's what really did it in, because then they just went in and took it. They just went in and took everything. And then, like I said, I've got the account now. The account was a dummy account. It was only used one time to pay one electric bill, and that's it. There was no major withdrawals, no major deposits. There was no rent deposits. There was, Larry told the court, "Oh, I put Vonhelton's $2 million in the estate." No, he didn't. It's not there. It's not there.
Right.
Yeah, it's not there. And like I said, the court stenographer can back me up, because he did. He said that in court. He said, oh yeah, Von's $2 million, that's in the estate. Well, I've got the estate. Where the fuck is my $2 million? Oh, you spent it on your boys, like you told me on the internet. You did. You told everybody on the internet. I can put my boys in college now. You said you were so excited. Speaking about Larry. Said, oh yeah, he's so excited he put his boys through college now. You got to imagine, man, $300,000 per child, and he's got 3 of them. So yeah, that's where the millions went. But here's the thing that gets me: how the flying fuck did he go to Ohio and get that $2 million? Did he lie and tell them he was me? How the fuck did he get it? That's what I want to know. I mean, his puny little POA might work here in Kentucky, but it's not going to do shit for Ohio. Ohio tell him to go get fucked. So I don't know how the hell
he's a convicted criminal, Vaughn. You know that he probably wormed his way in there,
or he's got connections of people that could get it. But yeah, I'm like, goddamn, man.
Well, if someone gave him money that that they shouldn't have given, they're responsible for it.
Well, I mean, what type of documents was he using? Was he forging
matter.
documents?
It's
Was
still
he? Well, I mean,
you can't just
it's
go
on.
there and
but now Woody,
If I'm a if I'm a bank teller, Woody, and some schmuck comes up to me and says, "Okay, I'm Vonhelton. Here's my ID and fake documents," how is that on me? I'm just doing my job as a clerk.
right?
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
they
it's
were
due
lied to.
diligence.
They were
They,
lied
I was.
to.
They were lied to.
Yeah, they were lied
It's
to.
still on them to verify things like that. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
that's true. They should have verified it. You know, I mean, the court didn't even. The court
I mean,
apparently the court did not.
if it wasn't that, then why could I just walk in tomorrow and say I'm Bill Jones, the wealthiest guy in town?
Well, if you have forged documents, Woody, I mean, sometimes people go through long fucking trials and tribulations to get fake documents.
Woody, you keep forgetting they stole all the legal documents out of this house. Well, why would you steal legal documents? Oh, because you want to forge them. Okay, they stole all the legal documents out of this house, every one of them, and I reported it.
Forgery.
No shit, which is a felony.
Yeah.
Dude, I have been saying all the time, felony after felony after felony after felony after felony. That's what they, how are they getting away with it? Why aren't they already in jail? That's what I can't understand. If I did half the shit these motherfuckers have done, man, I'd be in jail for the rest of my natural life. So he says, hey, well, you kill your grass here if you mow it too often. You're right. You can actually kill your grass. Dad loved to cut grass, and he actually cut his grass too much one time, and we had to reseed it. It's like, oh fuck, and it was black as tar, man. It's like, oh shit, Daddy, what did you do? He loves to cut grass. He's in summer fields right now, man, cutting grass on a lawnmower. I just know it. I just know he is. Anyways, but yeah, man. No, he. How in the fuck did he get that money from Ohio? At least I think it was in Ohio. It should have been in Ohio. That there's three of them, okay, and each one is $2 million, okay, so it's $6 million in total. I already got one, and Larry supposedly got another one. There's still one that's not accounted for, which, by the way, I'm going to have to go to Ohio and get that took care of. But anyway, the point is, how the fuck did he get that damn thing? The only thing I can figure is that he used his POA documents and said that he needed that money for the estate. But there's a problem. The problem is that my dad died back in 2007, long before this goddamn estate bullshit ever even got started. But, you go in there with documents from a court, people's going to see them and they're going to be like,
maybe,
okay,
Yeah, that could be,
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can come up with. That's the only thing I can figure. But the point is that as the POA, he should have not used that money. He should have either given it to me like he should have, or he should have put it in the estate like he told the courts. Well, he didn't do either one. He put his boys into college with it, which I can understand somebody wanting to put their kids through college. I can understand that. Just don't be using my money for it. That's the thing, and besides, that $2 million would have tied me over during all this hullabaloo with the estate anyway. And if I'd had the $2 million, I wouldn't have lost my kids because the judge is not going to take away kids from a millionaire. So there was a method and a reason why they did what they did. So there's a reason why they left me with no money at all. And in that way, the judge would be like, well, you ain't got no income. You ain't got no money. We're going to take your kids away. So see, it was all by design. Everything has been by design from day fucking one. And
I wonder if you get all that money back, you could retrospectively get those the verdicts thrown out, maybe get the kids back.
The only way I'm aware of that the verdict from the judge can be overturned is by either the Attorney General's office or the governor. That's the only way.
Well, if they're working with false information and they new evidence comes to light, maybe there's something that could be done about it.
Well, the thing about it is that I was emailing a liaison of the governor every fucking fart that the Frosts let and these trolls let. So the governor's office is aware of everything. And what the nice part about it is?
They know all about the shenanigans then.
Yes, but you know what the nice part about it is?
Okay.
They were told
before.
They were told before all this shit even got started what was going to go down. So the governor's office. Now, if this liaison took all my emails and pitched them in file 13, well, then she's in a lot of hot water and she's going to lose her job.
Good. But you have copies of it.
Because she should have took those emails and made damn sure they went to the governor's desk. Now, if she didn't do that, she's going to lose her job. And then when the governor gets sued, and he will, yeah, there's going to be a lot of fun because the governor's going to be like, wait a minute, why wasn't I told any of this shit? Now, granted, the governor is a Democrat, but let me tell you something about little children, okay? Little children cross party lines, okay? You don't harm little kids, especially down here in the South, not unless you want to lose your life real abruptly.
Oh, yeah, real quick.
So even though the governor is a Democrat and I am a strict conservative, I'm sure we can agree that children are not to be harmed. So if the judge, or if the judge, listen to me, if the governor did not receive all of my emails for all those years, because he was told in advance, I told the governor's office in advance everything that was going to go down, all of it. Okay, so the governor's office was aware, and if that liaison, and I have her docs, by the way, but if that liaison did not give the governor those emails, she's going to lose her job, for real. And if the governor gets pissed, there's going to be a whole lot of other people lose their jobs, because I'm not going to be suing the governor for $1,000. Okay, we're talking $23 million that I currently do not possess, and that I do want to possess. Thank you very fucking much, because it's mine.
23 million. I thought we were at 6. How did we get to 23 all of a sudden?
But the World War II war bills, those war bonds, every one of those war bonds is $200,000 a piece. Google it. All the World War II war bonds are $200,000 a piece, man. Okay, well, there's 100 of them, so that's $20 million right there. Boom. Solar corrected me on it. I thought it was $2 million. He said, no, Vaughn, you suck at math. It's $20 million. I'm like, well, holy shit. Okay, so the war bonds themselves, that's $20 million right there. Then you got $4.5 million in mom's bank account. You got $5 million in the closet, and Larry had $2 million. That's $11.5 million in cash, and another $20 million in doc. Well, actually, it's over 20 because you got the insurance policies, certificates of deposit. What was the other one? Shit. Anyway, there's 2 different types of documents. I saw them all. And now, unfortunately, the treasury bills. Thank you, treasury bills and certificates of deposit. I don't know exactly what was on those, but yeah, probably quite a bit. But I never got to actually see them. I saw them, and I saw there was more than one, but I didn't. I don't know how many there was, and I don't know what their monetary value was. Same with the insurance policies. I know there was a shit ton of policies. See, you got to understand. A lot of people don't understand that. How in the fuck do you got that much money? Well, first of all, it's Ohio, and everything's expensive as fucking Ohio.
It's a great name. Violator.
Violator, yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Anyways, but yeah, so, it's Ohio, okay? Everything's expensive as fucking Ohio because it's a Gulf state. Or not a Gulf state, but a Great Lakes state, okay? So everything's expensive as fuck. But she had 2 businesses, and she had shit tons of rental property and empty land. She had tons of property. 1933, what was it? 1933. What was the name of the road? Fuck, I can't think of the name of the road. Anyway, there's 1933.
That's a good point, Violator. That's a good point. They do have serial numbers on them. You could track them.
Well, see, here's the thing. This is why you don't let a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old, or 6th grader and a 9th grader in control of money. Probably what they done with those $1,000 bills, they probably just turned them into the bank. Was the bank going to give you $20,000 for each bill? No, they're only going to give you $1,000. Okay, so that $5,000 in the bank or in the closet there is probably worth somewhere in the order of $50 million.
Whoa. Now let's slow down. $50 million from the closet?
10 to 20. Okay, each $1,000 bill is 10 to 20,000 bucks. I showed it when Solar was in here. Okay, when Solar was here, we pulled everything. I pulled everything up on the screen so that nobody could dispute it. Okay, each one of those $1,000 bills is worth 10 to 20,000, but the bank isn't going to give you 10 to 20,000 for each bill. They're only going to give you 1,000. Okay, so when they put the money in the bank, guess what?
Value. They're going to give you face value.
Exactly. So when they put the money in the bank, I lost $49 million. Yes, I did. That's not my opinion. That's a fact. and there's no getting it back either. It's gone because them $1,000 bills by now are long since gone. So yeah, and there's not many of them in circulation. Correct. Okay, and so and the less there are in circulation, guess what? The value goes up, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. Well, I knew you had money coming to you, but I didn't know it was going to be $76 million.
Well, if you turn everything in to collectors and auditors and shit like that, yes, actually. I mean, you got to understand, Woody, we're going all the way back to World War II. We're going back to 1939, bro. Most of this shit goes all the way back to 1939, and her Victorian jewelry goes back even farther than that.
Paladin says that Vaughn is the 5th richest man in the United States.
Well, no, I'm not.
Well, we wouldn't have had
Bill Gates
had war bonds in 1939 because we weren't at war.
We were at war. The war bonds are 1941, but still, that's way the fuck back there, bro. Okay, that's way back there. But anyway,
I was thinking if he was buying war bonds in 1939, he might have been buying them for the Third Reich.
No. What was 1939 was all the other shit. All the other shit going way back. All these, insurance policies going way back. See, mom used to work factories. She worked in Bendix and she worked in Whirlpool. She loved her job at Whirlpool. She goes into the office of her bosses at Whirlpool and she says, "Well, I'm leaving. See you, bye." And they're like, "What? Whoa, you can't leave. You're a best worker." And she's like, "Well, I got to go. I'm starting a business." And so she loved telling that story. Because they were in shock. They were like, "Wait a minute, you're a best worker. What the fuck?" But she went into business for herself and did quite well at it. What's not logical? That she would leave her factory work to go in business? No, that is very logical. Anyways, did you ever see one of these notes? Yeah, fuck yeah. I've seen these notes. I went in that closet. Who do you think told Mom to put them in the bank? I said, "Mom, you got to put that money in the bank." She didn't do it though. Thank God.
Well, who's on the $1,000 bill?
There's a bunch of people on $1,000 bill. It depends on the $1,000 bill. There's Ben Franklin on the $1,000 bill. There's Ulysses S. Grant on the $1,000 bill. There's Grover Cleveland on the $1,000 bill. There's yes.
They actually print new ones every day.
Yeah, there's
actually
different people. There's different people on a $1,000.
I think all the current presidents that are still alive are on them too. Trump, Obama, Bush, Clinton.
I don't know. I know when I Googled it, there was several.
I thought that the $1,000 bills were all had once they got over 500 and 1,000 generally went to bank presidents.
Yeah, something like that, right? They go right to the bank. They don't go to the people.
Well,
no, there's bank presidents. Here, I'm gonna look it up here.
Yeah, there's like
$1,000 bill.
They don't put them in circulation. They don't put.
They're not in circulation anymore. Yeah. Correct. They're not in circulation anymore. Which means the value. Hold on. Which means the value of those bills is even higher than what I said.
Who's that asshole?
See, when you take something out of circulation, man, the value of it goes sky high. It does.
If you have a 1918 $1,000 Federal Reserve note, San Francisco, blue seal, PCGS bank note, very fine, 24,000.
Yep, told you.
But the other ones are worth
24,000. Yeah.
Me and Solar looked it up. I did it in my live show.
What you eating, Vaughn? What do you got there?
Ho-ho.
Woodrow Wilson.
Oh, I love those cold. But now, do you put them in the? Hold on. So, well, you put them in the freezer first to get cold, or do you eat them warm?
I just, they're in the box.
Oh, have you ever tried a Yoho when it's like cold?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it's nice and it's like it's got a nicer. I don't know. I like them like nice and crunchy and cold.
Mm-hmm.
You try it. Put one in the freezer and let me know what you think. All right. What were you saying, Woody?
Nothing. Carry on. Woodrow Wilson is on a $1,000 bill. And Alexander Hamilton's on one.
Look at Momo Manga's comment. Momo Manga is apparently 3 years behind on everything. It says, Bond, can you show the kids' room to prove you have blankets on their beds, or is it just Barron and Bacon? Dude, you're like 3 years behind. Okay, because the kids haven't been here for 3 years. The kids have been gone for 3 years. So you're at least 3 years behind, if not further behind than that. But you're at least 3 years behind because the kids haven't been here for 3 fucking years, dude.
Yeah.
Wake up, bro. Okay, get caught up. You're way behind.
Well, he's
Now,
not exactly the
having said
sharpest knife in the drawer. You know what I mean?
Well, now, having said that, I do have the covers off of the kids' bed because I've been washing the motherfuckers. But that's the that's your.
Do you still see your kids? People want to know if you still see your kids.
Kids are gone. The kids are gone.
No, Vaughn was a good father. Vaughn was taking really good care of them.
No, the judge said in his closing arguments that the reason he was giving the kids up for adoption is because these fuckwads and the Frosts were constantly manipulating people into calling CPS over and over and over and over and over again with accusations of neglect, and he was tired of it. That was in his closing arguments. The kids were never physically harmed. There was no laws broken. And the judge said that in his closing arguments too. Okay. The only reason my kids are gone is because of these motherfucking YouTube trolls. That's the only reason. And the Frosts to a lesser extent. But primarily it is the YouTube trolls that are responsible. The judge said so. He said he was tired of people calling in constantly with charges of neglect against me and my kids. And he got tired of this shit. And so he gave the kids up for adoption. And my little thing went down. And I want to remind you, motherfucking trolls, that dog, that Chihuahua, grieved herself to death, refused to eat because
what's this? Wait, hold. What's this comment? But since they got indicted in a criminal case, doesn't that mean you should get the kids back? Well, who got indicted in a criminal case?
Well, that's the fact that the Frosts were manipulating. The fact that the Frosts were manipulating family court may have some bearing in that. I don't know. Everything's different down here because, first of all, it's a small town. Even though Manchester is rather large, it's got a small town feel to it. You know what I'm saying? And so, there's that. And then there's also the fact that Kentucky is a commonwealth. It's not a regular state like Ohio. See, if this was Ohio, none of this shit would have ever passed the muster. Okay, none of it. It would have never passed muster. I would still be married. Andrew would still be sane. I'd still have my fucking kid. In fact, we'd probably had all 6 of our kids that we wanted by now. And everything would have been coming up roses because in Ohio, they wouldn't have put up with the bullshit from the Frosts. They wouldn't have put up with the bullshit from these domestic terrorists online. They wouldn't have put up with it. They said, how long have you been a resident of the state of Ohio? Oh, you aren't a resident of the state of Ohio? Click. And that would have been the end of that shit. Just that quick. Okay. But see, Kentucky entertained all this bullshit. Why? I do not know. Now, I have confronted the gods about this. And the message I'm getting, even though it may not be 100% confirmed yet, but the message I'm getting is that everything had to be allowed to happen the way it did in order to put the Frosts behind bars where they belong. Because you can't put the Frost behind bars on speculation. You can't put them behind bars on innuendo or a theory or anything like that. You have to have absolute rock solid proof. And now that the Frosts have meddled in family court, meddled in district court, now we can put them behind bars where they belong. Because remember, anybody that can manipulate someone's mind, that person is extremely dangerous and they need to be getting off the street. They have to be gotten off the street. Okay. So, even though he's up in years, he's still sharp as a tack, I'm told, and he could still manipulate people. Okay, he's extremely dangerous, and that's like giving a 5-year-old a nuclear bomb. Okay, no, it's not a good idea. We got to get him off the street. At least James Arnold, because he's extremely dangerous. He can manipulate someone into doing something, and cause all kinds of mayhem.
Yeah.
And that's gotta stop. That can't be allowed to continue. Furthermore, what they've done to my family is
Lola later. Vaughn has been a great father, a great husband. He's been doing everything right. So yeah, Vaughn has taken responsibility, sir.
Violator, are you listening to me? The judge said, not Vonhelton, the judge said that I broke no laws and the children were not harmed. He made it abundantly clear in his closing arguments that the reason he was giving the kids up for adoption was because he was tired of the incessant fucking calling of the goddamn internet trolls and the fucking frosts. They constantly were coming to the CPS, and CPS was constantly coming to him with multiple charges of neglect on my case, even though there wasn't any fucking neglect. Do you really think that me not doing my dishes that day is fucking child abuse or child neglect? No, because if it was, nobody in the United States would have their children right now. They'd all be gone. Every once in a while, you're going to not get your dishes done that day. Okay, so why? Why did the judge say he did it? He said he did it because they constantly kept calling CP fucking S with charges of neglect, and he was tired of it. That's in his fucking closing arguments. You got a problem? Go talk to the judge about it. Don't talk to me about it. I know what the man said. I was in the courtroom when he said it. It has nothing to do with me doing anything wrong. I did nothing fucking wrong. I know you guys want to label me as the fount of all evil in Clay County, but I didn't do a goddamn thing wrong. Nothing. I did nothing wrong. I am a good father. I loved my children, and fuck you. I'll throw every one of you motherfuckers in prison if it's the last goddamn thing I do. 36 counts of child endangerment, motherfuckers. Keep that in your mind when the sheriff knocks on your door with a subpoena in his hand, because there will be a reckoning day. 36 counts of child endangerment. You will never get out of jail, motherfucker, ever, because each one of those counts of child endangerment is a life sentence in Kentucky. Google it. I did. It's a life sentence. Child endangerment is a life sentence in Kentucky, and you will have 36 counts of it. Each one of you fucking trolls will get 36 counts of child endangerment. You will never get the fuck out of the goddamn jail cell, ever.
Damn, Vaughn, I got up, went to the bathroom, and I got out my pajamas. I'm in the other room, and I hear you in here.
I just want to say, stop animal abuse. You're a piece of garbage for saying something like that. To say that Vaughn should never have his kids. I hope you rot in hell, you cocksucker. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Folks, let me tell you something. Like we said earlier, you don't outrun email, and you sure as fuck don't outrun the gods. You don't think the gods know everything that's been going on, and you don't think they know your heart and know your intention.
Hey, David Anthony, what are you hanging around the wrong block? The Pokemon trading group is down the corner, buddy. We're not here. You go play Pokemon. We don't like you kind here, all right? That being said, my mom is calling. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back, Vaughn.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, but anyway, like I said, each one of those, if I understand correctly, is a life sentence, and there's 36 counts. Okay, that's 36 consecutive life sentences. You are never getting out of jail. You will go to prison for the rest of your natural life. Every fucking one of you goddamn YouTube trolls. And there's not a damn thing you could do about it. Not a damn thing. Because you're all over the internet. Fuck yeah, get his kids taken away. Take them kids away from him. So you're all over the fucking internet spewing that shit. I feel sorry for your defense attorney. I really do. I really feel sorry for your defense attorney. How the fuck's he going to defend you with you screaming all over the internet? Yeah, take his kids away. Yeah, take Jerry's money away so he starves to death. You're all over the internet spewing that shit. And you think your defense attorney is going to... You know what your defense attorney is going to do? And Woody can back me up on this. You want to know what your defense attorney is going to do? Here's what he's going to do. He's going to take you into a room. He's going to shut the fucking door. And he's going to get right in your face, and he's going to say, now listen, this motherfucker is going to throw you in prison for the rest of your natural life. You've got two choices, plea bargain or settle out of court, because otherwise you're going to go to prison for the rest of your natural fucking life. That is exactly what your defense attorney is going to tell you to your face. Am I wrong, Woody?
Yeah, sure. You know more about it than I do.
There you go. I mean, seriously, Woody, would you be able to defend somebody that's all over the internet saying, fuck yeah, I did it? How would you defend that person in court? How would you? How could you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's no
but
way.
I don't know. I don't know what internet stuff is allowable in court. I can't imagine, internet trolls having any too much sway, because at the end of the day, it's still a court governed by laws and pretty strict structure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know these things, but I mean, I'm just saying it's tough. It's a tough situation, Vaughn.
Yeah.
It is. But the bottom line is, if you had money, you would have had a good attorney, because money will always get you an attorney.
Right.
I mean, you can do horrible things, and if you have enough money, you can get a good attorney.
Right. Well, like I said, they're under the impression that they're gonna somehow skate on this. There is no statute of limitations on child endangerment, motherfuckers. Okay, and there's no statute of limitations on criminal defamation either. By the way, I mean, you're accusing me of rape, murder. Those are all Class A felonies. Okay, well, so it's not defamation, dumbass. It goes to criminal defamation then, because you're accusing me of felonies. You're not accusing me of misdemeanors. If you were accusing me of misdemeanors, that would be regular defamation. But once you start accusing me of felony charges, murder, rape, incest, fucking, what's some of the other Class A felonies? I can't. There's been so many I forgot. The point is that once you do that, then it rises to criminal defamation, which is not a misdemeanor; it's a felony. Okay, and so you guys got this idea in your brain that you're gonna skate on this. Plus, if that wasn't enough, there's 3 kids out there that are gonna sue the fuck out of you as soon as they turn 18. You took away their childhood, their mommy, their daddy, their 2 grandmas, their inheritance, and their fucking livelihood. They're going to sue the fuck out of you trolls. And I'm going to laugh my motherfucking ass off when they do. And there's not a damn thing you can do about that either. You destroyed their lives, man. You fucking destroyed those kids' lives. They lost everything. You people are shit. You people are sick. And there's something wrong with you. They're calling CPS out to this fucking house every other goddamn day. Did my kids get to have a childhood? No. You robbed them. You literally robbed them of their fucking childhood. Calling CPS out here over and over and over and fucking over again to get them taken away. So they never got a childhood. Andrea never even got to bond with those twins because you kept fucking calling CPS out to the goddamn house. And CPS is more than happy to scoop the kids up and take them away. They don't give a fuck. They'll say, "Oh my God, here's a speck of dust. We're taking your kids." They don't give a fuck. They're the government. Why should they care? So you destroyed their childhood. And I assure you, they ain't forgot. I don't know where this idea that my kids are going to side with you pricks is coming from. Because my kids have no intentions of siding with you. Ever. Okay, they're going to sue the fuck out of you son of a bitches, and I'm going to laugh my ass off when they do. I'm going to be there rooting for them because it's going to be hilarious to watch, because you're not going to have no defense against them either. You're just not. You're not going to have no defense against them. You ruined their goddamn lives. Just like you ruined my life, just like you ruined Andrew's life, just like you ruined my mother's life. Fuck me. I mean, my mom's dead, for God's sake. You destroyed my entire fucking family, all of my goddamn finances, and you think a federal judge, notice I said federal judge, you think a federal judge is going to let you skate on that shit? No. Federal judge ain't going to let you skate on that. And it doesn't matter whether the judge is liberal or conservative, because this has nothing to do with party lines at all. This is about 3 little kids that were literally denied their entire fucking life of everything that's important in life. Their parents, their money, their inheritance, their livelihood, their fun as little. They were robbed of their childhood. And they're never going to be able to get that back. That's gone forever. Well, until they reincarnate and come back as another kid again, but that's a whole different animal. The point is that you destroyed these kids' lives. So where the fuck are you getting this lame brain idea that the kids are going to side with you? Where are you getting that from, trolls? Are you really that fucking demented that you can destroy a child's entire fucking life and then suddenly that kid's going to side with you? No. My kids are not gonna. My kids stood in a kitchen window over in that single wide and watched their mommy get dragged away in cuffs for a crime she didn't even commit. The deputy sheriff is on the computer in his cruiser saying she ain't never broke no laws, and mom's out there screaming because she's been mind controlled by that fuck down the road. They want her up the property now. She screamed so loud, I know they heard her at Rockcastle Church. They had to. They had to. And the poor deputy, he's like, well, she ain't broke no laws. Why do I have to arrest her? She ain't broke no laws. But mom was adamant because mom was being mind controlled by that piece of shit down there. That's why I said we got to get this fucker off the streets. He's dangerous. He's extremely dangerous. Anybody that can manipulate someone's mind like that is too fucking dangerous to be out on the street free. They need to be controlled. But anyway, the point is...
All right, we got a couple of people that need to go here, I see. That's nice.
Probably quite a few. But in any event, yeah, Bon is a liar. Yeah, okay, yeah, I just lie all the fucking time, right? God damn. Get a job or else, yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Oh, speaking of getting a job, hey, motherfuckers, you guys cost me my job. And as a result, you cost me my kids. Because if I was still at Twitch right now, I'd be making money and my kids would be at this house. And that's something else that's going to be brought up in court too, motherfuckers. In addition to the 36 counts of child endangerment. You guys
Someone wants to know if you played football for University of Kentucky.
I was playing football in junior high in Ohio. And when I was in Florida, I played football. That's how I got that jersey. Oh, yeah, somebody was making fun of the fucking football jersey, saying it wasn't a football jersey. And I'm like, you dumb motherfuckers. Of course,
they don't understand.
No, they don't understand. You know, see that they have this mental image that I'm some kind of, I don't know what the fuck they think, really, to be honest. I really, I was going to say,
I don't think they think at all. That's the problem. It's the fluoride calcified their brain, I guess. All that fucking lead.
If that pineal gland gets calcified enough, I guess you just become dumbass. I don't know. Exactly. Maybe they're drinking too much tap water. I don't fucking know. But the point is that they've got this perception in their mind that I ain't never done shit in my entire fucking life, I guess. And that's not true. I did all kinds of shit. I done basketball, football, tennis. I wasn't actually all that bad at tennis, but whatever. Welterweight boxing, all kinds of martial arts. I would go out fishing and boating with my parents. Remember, my parents had money. Remember, you guys keep forgetting that shit. We'd go out boating and stuff. My dad had a big ass speedboat. We'd go out boating and shit, go fishing all the time, do all kinds of shit. So I don't know where you guys get off that I'm some kind of goddamn couch potato that sat on his ass all of his life, because that's not true. That's just not true. I think what it is, it's fucking jealousy, John, to be quite honest. I think it's fucking
jealousy. Worst actually, man said, why wouldn't they believe you played college football? You're muscular as shit and have two-year degrees. Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
They're stupid. That's why. They're stupid. Okay? They're fucking stupid. All right? I had a relative down, even the Frost will admit this. I had a relative down in Florida. Her name was Sophie Bynum. Okay, I had a relative down in Florida, but see, I also had a relative in Hawaii too, by the name of Hilton, Hilton. Oh, wait until that shoe drops, boys and girls. Yes, his name is Hilton. Like Hilton Hotel. Yeah, wait till that shoe drops, boys and girls, because it will. Don't worry. You trolls have no idea who the fuck I am. And that's a good thing, because when I get in court, I'm going to fucking own every goddamn one of you because of it. Because you don't know who I am. You have no fucking clue who I am. None. But yeah, my uncle in Hawaii, his last name is not Hilton. It's Hilton. Hilton.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be a whole lot of shit that's going to just blow people's fucking minds when we take you to court. Because we're going to take you all to court. Okay? And you're going to get totally owned in court. There's not going to be a goddamn thing you can do.
Give me a toy.
Nothing. I guarantee. Is your dog one out, Woody?
No. It's back in the when I got him, it was nice. It was summer, and I live out in the sticks, so so I'd just go out in the back porch, and I'd pee out back, and he would just go to the bathroom too. The problem is that now, anytime I go to the bathroom, he heads to the door. So yeah, he went. No, he's already. I just took him out. That's what I was doing.
Yeah. Well, I think what it is, they see you do a thing and then they want to do a thing because they look up to you. And, because I've noticed my dogs do that, all my dogs, even, Midnight especially, they see me do a thing, then they want to do it.
Learned behavior.
And, and so, yeah, it's a learned behavior, I guess, something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, no, he's great. Now, the problem, I used to just let him out and let him just run around, do whatever outside. But if there's other dogs out in the yard, then I just let him go outside, no problem, because he just stays with the other dogs. But if the other dogs aren't out there, he gets to roaming around, and these damn squirrels have been tormenting the dogs like crazy.
Right.
And I'm just afraid that there's going to be a squirrel on the other side of the road that will get, he'll get focused on that squirrel and run out in front of a, jackass in a truck somewhere. So
okay, there is something that you can get, and I was looking at it the other day, and what it is, there's this spike, and you stick it in the ground, and you stick the spike in the ground, and then you put a little thing around his collar. And when he gets close to the road, when it looks like he's getting close to the road, that little spike, it won't hurt him, but it'll kind of like give him a little electrical jolt there, like sticking your tongue on a battery.
Okay.
And he'll get the message that, hey, you're not to go out into the road. It works like a charm. Everybody's all excited about it because it works great, and it's got mad reviews, and probably saved a whole bunch of pets' lives actually. But yeah, you just stick that stake in the ground, and then you put this thing around his collar, and it like I said, it's not an actual electrical jolt. It's like sticking your tongue on a battery, and it sends a signal into his collar like that, and he learns not to go across the road then.
Well, and, do you have a name? You have a name on that?
No, unfortunately, I don't.
I know they have the underground fence.
Yeah,
invisible fence.
Yeah, this was just a spike you stuck in.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'll definitely have to look into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than your dog getting killed. Shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's the reason why I'm usually, like I said, I was outside with him. So, if I'm out there with him, he just messes around with me.
Is 2 a prime number? Oh fuck! You would ask me something that silly. I don't remember that shit. I know there's integers, tangents, primes, and all that good shit, but I don't remember. That was a long fucking time ago, dude. Asking me something like that. That was a long goddamn time ago. Fuck. I don't remember that shit. Pavlov's dog. Okay. Yeah, Pavlov's dog and what was it? Schrodinger's cat, Pavlov's dog, and then of course, that woman releases the butterfly in Pandora's box. And is it divisible by itself? No, I would think it'd be too small to be divisible by itself, unless you go down to one to one.
Two is prime, I think.
It would be prime. Yeah, well. Yeah, because I guess it would be 1 and 1, which would make 2. So I guess it would be divisible. So yeah, it would be 2 is the only prime. I don't know about that. I don't know about 2 being the only prime, but I don't know. Maybe. Well, there goes your 190 IQ. Okay, you keep forgetting my 190 IQ is not on mathematics. Nick Geek Out. My 190 IQ is on history and knowledge. Okay. I was into dinosaurs before anybody. I was reading Shakespeare before anybody. That's where the 190 IQ, it has nothing to do with mathematics. So if you're thinking that the fact that I suck at math is going to somehow take away my 190 IQ, sorry, it doesn't. You have no concept of what IQ is. You think IQ is a regular math test or some stupid shit like that. It's not. what IQ tests are is to determine whether you're an exceptional individual, okay, a gifted child, that sort of thing. That's primarily why they got me, because I'm sitting there as a 5-year-old boy reading Shakespeare, and they're like, who the fuck is this guy, and why is he reading Shakespeare? That was the whole damn point of it. Had nothing to do with mathematics. If you think that because I suck at math that somehow that negates my 190 IQ, sorry, it doesn't.
It's more. It's more. It's not so much even about rote memory things. It's IQ tests generally test like your ability to sequence
events,
rationalization,
right?
Number depiction, things of that nature.
Right, correct.
The IQ test I took was pretty much all those things. I mean, it really didn't have a lot of general knowledge.
Well, now you're a teacher, right? Or you were a teacher? You were a teacher one day. Okay, all right. So you get this kid, little 5-year-old kid. He comes in. He's reading Shakespeare. He can name all the dinosaurs going all the way back to the beginning of time, and he can spell them all correctly. What would you think about a kid like that? You'd think they're pretty damn intelligent, right? You would probably want to give them an IQ test to verify that shit, right?
Well, I would think that they would. If there's a kid that was that exceptional in one certain area anyway,
Exactly.
they should. I don't know about IQ test, but maybe assessment test to see if you would move up in that particular area.
Right, correct. So that's all it was. That's all it was. These trolls, they take what I say and they make it some kind of big ass fucking conspiracy or some mystery of some kind. And there was no mystery to it at all. I was a young boy that was reading Shakespeare. I knew all the dinosaurs. I was big into space and earth sciences and all that good shit. And they wanted to know why. That's all there was to it. There is no mystery to my 190 IQ, guys. There's no mystery to it. I was an exceptional child. That's it. That's all there was to it. It had nothing to do with some big grandiose mystery or grandiose conspiracy theory of some kind. It had nothing to do with any of that shit. I was just a gifted child. That's all. That's all it was. And that's all it still is. You guys make all this shit up in your mind and then you run with it on the internet, and then years later it becomes a big start out with a fucking minnow, and then years later it becomes a whale. Name 5 dinosaurs: Ankylosaurus, Allosaurus, Tyrannosaurus rex, Pleodon, Plesiosaur, Iguanodon, Bronchiosaurus, Brontosaurus, right? And then there was another one though, Diplodocus, and then there was Triceratops, and there was Plesiosaur. There was a fucking Velociraptor. That was from Jurassic Park. But yeah, there's all kinds of shit. Vaughn needs to do another sit down with Miss Parker. No, no. Mr. Parker. I mean, I'm sorry. If you have a male organ, then I need to call you by the appropriate pronoun of Mr. Now, when she, he, it, whatever the fuck, when they get their, when they get the junk removed, then I can call her a female. But until then, if she's got a male organ, she is going to be called a male. I'm sorry. Sorry. And besides, that's not true. They say, ma'am, I'm a ma'am. I'm a man. Remember that that video? You will call me ma'am. And the guy's like, you got a dick. I'm calling you mister. And he's right. The guy was right. If you have a male organ, you're going to be called a mister until you remove said organ and go through the hormonal changes and all the gobbledygook. Then you can be called a female. Till then, sorry, you get a mister pronoun. Bon, let's get back to aliens. What do you want to talk about on the aliens? I can talk about all kinds of. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, speaking of which, we've got the actual spokesperson, for Washington D.C. What's her name? Jean Pierre Buffon, or she's a French girl, black French girl. What the? fuck's her name? I can't remember. Fucking.
Anyways, we went through this. He showed the video. After this, he kind of gets into flat earth stuff. You know what? I'm going to end it here. We got to save some Vaughn content for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, folks. Of course, we're catching up with some of the other events that have been going on in the world of Lulz Cows. But I think this is a good spot to end it. If you're just joining, we did catch Vaughn live earlier. So we covered that. And this is from a few days ago. We got more Vaughn to cover. He is the Elder Scroll now, folks. We'll be digging deep into that as well tomorrow. We're going to be covering the Marty and Cyrax showdown. If you're not familiar with that, they actually did meet up, and Cyrax looks like his nose got knocked crooked. So we're going to check out some of that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that tomorrow night, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know the place, you know the channel, so please join me. I would appreciate it. And I'd appreciate it if you give this stream a thumbs up on your way out. Folks, thank you for joining me this evening, but this is where we're going to end it. And I wish you all a good night and a better tomorrow. And tomorrow we're still Eastern Time anyways. We're not midnight yet, so tomorrow night, Thursday, 11 p.m., folks. Try to make it if you can. Until then, we'll just have to see what develops. You never know what the winds of fail will bring us, but I'm sure it'll be hilarity. All right, I'm done talking.